Anywho, it
There's
took you. You guys had a long trip, and now you're back in civilization.
Fantastic.
Ta-da!
Maybe if we just nod, go go off to report to whoever we report.
the Fordo, right?
Yes, I even have his
Yes.
name now written on the map.
Woot. Okay.
Fardo.
Fordo?
Yeah,
Fardos?
Oh, it's
Or-
in my
this
avatar.
map is a pain in the ass to kind of see.
I see. So as we
Um,
ride triumphantly into town, Shar would kind of straighten her back and try to look more imposing as they get closer to the town, despite being on the road for a couple weeks.
All right, so as you guys,
Just a point of clarification, Tinox, are you going to be typing in roll 20? I'm assuming so. Just because otherwise I have to have the Discord app up to see you type. Anyway,
That's cool.
all right, so yeah, you guys get to this place. You open the door, and there's not Fardo there. It is a elf without short hair. He's kind of got a green tunic on, and he's sitting behind the desk, kind of just looking over some papers.
Hello.
Oh. Hello?
Hi. Look, what's his name? Are you normally always? I got the wrong
Yeah.
house.
No. No. This is Fardos.
Oh, okay. Well,
introductions are in order then, perhaps.
Oh, sure. He kind of just stands over the thing and just
sure,
shakes whoever's
how
hands.
am
My
I
name,
working
just call me
for?
Roth. No, Fardo's just out. He's
Died.
actually due back sometime later today.
Oh, well, okay. Anyways,
He takes his
Um,
trip back and forth.
this town's probably full of doppelgangers. Anyhow, take care. I'm off.
What's that? What?
Murph just walk out.
Well, no, he didn't say doppelgangers. He would probably say something like, this town's probably full of people who are like evil clones of other people. Just so you should know. Anyways, I have a stall to go.
Okay.
Just so you should heads up, keep an eye out. Like, we found people dead in a cave, and like, that we saw them in that town earlier that week. Even though there's like no way they should have been able to get to the cave and die in that time. And like, rot as quickly as they did. So that means that there are probably evil people representing them who look exactly like them. Which means there are probably other people in town doing the same thing or something. I don't know. Anyways.
He kind of just sits back in his chair, crosses his arms, and just watches you. Oh, are you that group that was sent out east?
Oh yeah, we also dealt with the whole evil zombie. That was a corrupted magical device that was causing poison in the water and the system. Anyways, that's been handled too, so.
All right. Well, I
So
guess...
you don't have to worry about the gnolls and stuff, dying to that.
So how have things been in...
So there have been
Hey,
angry
like-
green people. What else is it called? Do we know what those
No.
things are called? Angry tall green people have been taking over places too. Just watch out. Anyways, that's my report. I'll leave them the details. He waves at the rest of the team.
And kind of just like his
Do I
hand
have
just kind of
follows?
up, just pointing. Well, he reaches down under the desk and pulls up a bag and chunks it onto the table, and it cleans.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
this was left for that group in case you actually came back.
Cool, thank you.
With the job apparently done.
Yep, we did what we said we would do. Smith would then take the bag and calmly take his share and then hand the bag over to, he'd probably just throw it to you, Air.
Shar catches it and kind of hefts it in her hand to see how much it is.
The bag was 600 gold.
Smith just took his share, like he counted out real quick and just took his share and
Yeah.
left.
So you're presumably 100 each. I don't know, unless you want to change it.
Nope, Smith
like-
would have been nice and just taken 100.
And I think the animals were Yeah, I think they're yours too now. I guess I don't know.
Oh yeah, that sounds. I
No!
think
I need my
that's fair.
ball.
Okay, well that's great.
So
Welcome
how
back.
do you know Fardo?
Oh, we were with it. We're together.
And so he's on one of his normal runs right now.
Yeah, he's actually due back sometime later today.
Okay, okay. How have things been here in Wadoon?
Seems fine so far. Nothing really popping up.
Unusual.
I mean, I'm not the one keeping track of this stuff. I'm kind of just.
I get it.
I take the mail. I put the mail down. He reads it over.
All right. Well, we'll come back and make our full report to him, but we gave you kind of, the summary version. So feel
Sure.
free to let Fardo know we're back in town. I assume he's putting us up at the same place.
I don't think there was anything left about that actually.
Oh.
What? I mean, he kind of just motions forward at the bag of gold.
True. All right. Well,
Good luck finding a
we'll
place to stay.
yeah, we'll go find a place to stay and tell Fardo that we'll be back soon to check in.
Okay.
Shar takes the gold and motions everyone out. Once they're out of the office, Shar would take her portion of the gold fairly and then pass it to the next person, whoever's standing next to her.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Not so
Doyle,
bad for
take
a
her share.
job well done.
Take yours too. Strange that Bardo wasn't here when we. He's usually has been here, hasn't he?
He has.
Maybe he got killed and replaced by a doppelganger.
I mean, that's a possibility, so that's why we saved the full version rather than the delightful short version.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go find an alchemist because this is need to be more boom.
Do you know where the alchemists are?
Nope. Let's go find it together.
Does everyone want to go find an alchemist with us?
Why not? Be
Smear's already
interesting to see
gone.
what they do with it.
Smear's like, later, taters.
He's like, you know where to find me.
Oh,
Sure.
Doya's gonna go with Smear if she's not too interested in this whole boom juice thing.
As
Just say till we weaponize you. I mean, what?
Oh my gosh. Just load a cannon on Doya's back. That's powered by
Oh.
a boom juice.
turtle.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I was thinking. I definitely was thinking about feeding her boom juice.
No.
Hmm.
Doya doesn't like the stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Finn can only hear.
Sure.
Huh.
Mm.
Well, that's a weird
Oh.
bug.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
That's
You
an
know, I'm
oddly
sure internet
specific-
things are weird tonight.
That is weird. Why is it just me?
Maybe try restarting a computer?
Oh, that's
I
dangerous.
think.
Oh, man.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear the? Oh no.
He's
He probably sees everybody lighting up and nothing happening.
I feel bad.
poor guy.
Yeah, this is just not.
Yeah, frustrating.
Hello?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Can you
That
hear
was
us all
bizarre.
okay?
You know what? Let's
Do
do
you
it.
want me
Let's
to-
do it sound off.
You want me to go over before what we just kind of did? You guys showed up at Fardo's. Fardo wasn't there. It was an elf. He paid you. It said that Fardo was still on his way back and he will arrive today. Looks over at the people who clearly didn't listen. And now you've all decided to go find an alchemist.
Smear
It's
gave a
Smearf.
rundown. of that, and He's
You
back in.
do, you do realize, Sumner, we are a pack of cats.
I know.
Okay. Make
I
sure you're.
just it's like 30 seconds later. I'm just laughing to myself. So I'm like, conspiracy theory already. Anywho,
Split
What-
up the gold. Everyone got 100 gold.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm, mhm.
And
You get-
we're all staying at the same place. Ostensibly, we're not being put up there. We'd have to pay if we wanted to. So Fardo's no longer paying for our accommodations. Smearf just kind of wandered off,
And Doya's
And-
going with
Join.
Smearf.
right? And Bo is looking for an alchemist, and Shar is following along behind him. Not particularly to look for an alchemist, but more to kind of wander around, look around the city.
She's following them right now. She doesn't want to go talk to the guy at the embassy just yet.
Fair
All right.
enough.
Hey.
Well, how do you guys find an alchemist?
So, I mean, as they're kind of wandering out, didn't Shar would look at Bo? Didn't you go kind of wandering around on your own early? Was there a trade district or something?
If I remember correctly.
I mean, there's a market where Smearf's at.
I'm trying to look on the map and see where. Were you up in like the north? Wait. Yeah. No, the map's. Why is the map backwards?
Because this is the way I want the orientation of the map to be, not necessarily what the original map was.
Yeah.
Because this is the way the north. This is what north to south would look like.
Okay.
I just took a map from another game and made it mine. And go, no, it's facing this way.
Yeah. It's
I
not
dig it.
copyright infringement at all.
I see. So, is
Here's, can we label where Smearf is on here? I won't be able to. It's marked.
You would probably be up here
like the northeast side,
in the tentish area.
northwest-ish side.
Until I buy a piece of land.
Oh, jeez. So that's where you were, right, Bo?
What's
Was up towards the piers and the market.
Out of characters? I think so.
for what?
Like marketplace stuff.
Just finding like your flasks and your vials there.
Yeah.
Or we've just been found in this whole. I don't know why I have that blocked out.
Oh, excuse you.
That and then I don't know why I put these on the GM layer, but these are generally the areas.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
So which group are you with first, Sumner?
Well, it's honestly, Smearf is just gonna go peddle his muffins, right?
Yeah, but
Doya's
he's now
with
going to
Smearf.
be. He'll now be using her to, try to help with.
Sorry.
He'd be using Dory to help with that. He'd be like, all right, here, all this stuff's on.
Okay. And
And-
I
In the near future, he would be hiring someone to make him flyers.
Marvel's essentially. I can't.
Sorry.
I don't know what's going on with Marvel. He's kind of just wandering off. I don't know where he would like to wander to or how to handle that.
Did you just
I would say
like,
just
pick us,
follow the adventure, the alchemist search.
like outside of a subway? Did you just do that today?
So we'd kind of wander north and Shar looking around, essentially trying to get a more of a lay of the town. I know that we kind of wandered around a little bit the first time we came to town, but she's looking around with more of a contemplative look, as if envisioning what she'd like the town to look like in the future.
Sure. But Bo's
Perhaps.
Bo's looking for an alchemist.
Oh.
Right. So we'd kind of wander up towards the. I mean, it's close to the inn where we were, so we knew that there were some shops over there. So I think we'd start there, especially where he found the vials and the flat.
Okay.
And then just talk to people and ask if, hey, do you know someone who sells more of these or sells herbs?
And
Let me pull up my character sheet because I didn't have that.
Well, totally not.
Bo,
Char's
you're
mostly just looking around.
Yeah. And talking. Just,
Yeah, chattering.
Bo, you find a bunch of shops that they deal in like small stuff, like where you were going to sell or get like your poisons and your small shit from them. You might find one or two shops that kind of deal in smaller shit like that. Nothing fancy. You want to talk? Yeah, that's what you find. You go in any of them? Said there's probably two.
Yeah, I want to talk to an alchemist.
Okay.
Based on my investigation and the reputation, which of these two shops is more reputable?
What rep?
Okay. All right. Well, I go into the leaky flask.
It wouldn't be called that, but you find one of the ones that probably looked a little nicer than of the two, and I've got. You see a tiefling behind the table.
Perfect.
It's like, well, you see a man with horns, and you go, "Oh, a minotaur," but no, he's very fine features. He's got kind of a darker
Never seen
skin, but he's kind of got like goat horns on them, though. And the walls are smaller shop, some herbs and bottles kind of lining small little wall, like an aisle in the middle. He looks up and says, "Yes, what can I do with you guys? What can I help? How can I help you guys? Welcome."
Hello, sir. How are you doing this wonderful day?
Oh, just dandy.
Fantastic. So, I have a question for you.
I have an answer, maybe.
Fantastic.
We
I
hope
need
so.
to make things explode. So, I have here a finished product of a small variety or quantity, and like we would present a little bit of actual juice he has. It's very volatile, and I have at least the base of this ingredient, but I'm not 100% sure on the steps going from this to this, and I would like to know if I could hire you to investigate. Sorry, hire you to fill in the blanks, so to speak. Do some research, because it's not my area of expertise. And I would give him a vial of base juice.
And he looks at it and kind of holds it up to holds a light on a kind of like a candle, where he kind of holds it up and tries to see through it, like the bottle or the base juice you said. So yeah,
Well, I give him a little bit of both, basically, like to show
a
him
violet, half,
yeah.
bit of one. It's all right. And he's kind of looking at it, it's like
And as you can tell, it is.
Okay.
If you would like to experiment with it, it is quite volatile. I recommend just a very tiny drop of the finished product.
Okay.
We know
This-
that things are put into it because that's what the.
So what
goblin
does
said.
the end? You said the end is like a volatile,
Well, it's quite volatile.
volatile explosive. Like what does it? Does it just? Does it explode? Is it like how does it explode?
It requires a bit of an ignition. If you don't mind me demonstrating a little bit, a very tiny amount should be fine.
He pulls out little metal tray. It's like almost like a frying pan, and he'll put a bit down on, and just dip it onto this frying pan.
Mm-hmm.
The finished product.
Yeah.
And just
but we'll take
kind
out
of curious and waits.
Yeah, like it's like I assume there's probably a candle around or something. But like he would take like just like a bit of like straw, paper, or whatever, just to kind of like just get like a little bit of an ember going, and then just like.
Yeah, and it kind of will leave a little spark. But that's interesting.
Yes, but it gets much more volatile the more you use. However, I didn't want to damage the shop.
That's appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is how much? This is all you have of the base?
I have a bit more that I could share with you.
Okay.
But yes.
I did
need to figure
try
out
something, yeah.
how to get from 80 to 80.
It's very, very interesting. He still holds it up. I don't know how long this would take me.
That's fine.
Are you okay with leaving this with me, and we can discuss afterwards?
I'm okay with leaving you slightly larger sample of the finished product, but I'd like to keep most of the finished product with me. But you can keep the vial of the unfinished for the
I
base.
probably only need a little small amount of the finished stuff, just to kind of know where I'm going. But I probably need I want to say 4 of these small vials of the, if you can, of the unfinished. So I mean, just in case.
Absolutely. And I think it's funny. Bo would put his bag of holding on the counter and then fill up 4 flasks and hand it to him.
Oh my gosh.
How do you fill up the flat? Just out of curiosity, because it's just you're putting in a bag of just essentially, it's just a bag, grocery bag full of this liquid
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
counter. It's just a small bag with a lot of
yeah.
liquid.
Yeah, basically.
So you just like stick your hand in there.
Yeah, you just fill it up with the thing. Put a cork in it.
Okay, well, come back to me in a week. See where we are.
Sounds wonderful.
What's your? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Bo Evine, sir.
Oh well,
At your service.
my name's Anidos.
And I'm actually gonna write that down. So.
Yeah, good idea.
Uh,
Anidos at the, what was the shop called?
yeah, and can you read it? Type out his name.
The Sphinx Oils and Elixirs. I'm using Don John. It's a great random generator. So here, I'll write that down. Copy and paste that.
Nice.
Well, while you're here, would you like to buy anything?
Oh, I don't know. What could you interest me in?
We have a few tinctures and
Do you have anything that
Healing.
makes things pretty or exciting?
pretty or exciting.
Yeah, not for me. Asking for a friend.
Sharp perks up.
I kind of like lean in and be like, if she tries to shake your hand, just do it, please.
He actually changed the version of the C. Let's see. All right. Different stuff.
Man.
She'll kind of go around the corner and he'll pull it pretty and exciting. And he'll put, let's see, 2 potions. One's actually in a square jar, and the other is almost like an oil in this container. I was like, okay, I got these 2 things. This one, I mean, it's interesting and exciting because it actually makes you small. Potion of diminution.
Ooh.
And this one is a potion of fire breath.
Ooh.
You'll pop it open, it smells like cheese. So that's
Cheese.
the description here.
It smells like cheese.
This is-
uh,
What?
do you have anything that, out of curiosity, that can turn things into bran?
Into bran.
Yes. Asking for
Sharp
a friend.
blinks and looks at Bo.
No,
Interesting.
I
gift.
don't. I don't have anything that turns into bran.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't expecting you to. Bo is absolutely giggling right now, by the way, at the thought. Smurf.
I imagine it's like he came to him and like brought him something that turned other things into bran. You'd have Smurf holding like a purge rally outside the alchemist.
Yeah.
So Kyle, what's your alignment?
Fun.
Just curious.
I think I'm straight neutral. Or neutral good, something like that. Oh, nope, straight neutral. I'll do what I want.
Magic item.
So do you want either one of these potions? Try.
How much do they cost?
The one that made you small is 270 gold. It's a very rare kind of.
She's very careful to keep her expression neutral, but she does kind of like swallow.
And the potion of fire breath comes to 150.
Pricey, pricey. We'll keep it in mind. Dude, I don't even think I have it much, but definitely not.
Technically, I could buy the 151, but it would pretty much wipe everything I have out.
Yeah, well, it's
Like, oh yeah, that's not much money at all. Get out of here.
No, I'm wrong. I do
So-
not have enough to get the 151. I have like 146 gold if I put everything together.
yeah.
Very well. Well, see you on
Char
the-
would, she would be very polite and like thank the shopkeeper for pulling those out and telling him that those are fun and pretty potions, and she'll think on it. But they'll be back in
mean-
a week.
Outside of that, I have some healing potions.
Oh,
Oh,
never
those
mind.
might
I
be
will take a
useful.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basic
let's-
ones are 50 gold. I've got one supreme one.
I'll take one. Just one regular, please.
Okay. He'll hand you one vial of basic healing potion.
Left.
Supreme. Off.
Hmm?
I just looked the magic item price for the supreme healing potion.
And how much is it?
1,300 gold.
Yup. All right, where's Marble? Have him steal from this poor book.
Yeah, apparently we need marble here.
So Char would kind of walk around the shop and browse at the potions. She would pat Bo on the back as he buys that healing potion, as if well done, good thinking. Probably not buying one herself.
No, you should get one as well, Shar.
But you'll share.
That's not how these work.
Um,
Also, you can't rule the town if you die. So
You care. Shara smiles. She turns to the shopkeeper. I'm convinced. I can't ignore the request of my vassal. Go ahead and give me a potion as well.
friend.
Friend.
Friend. Right, friend.
I'm just watching this.
And then
50 gold, sure.
she takes a deep breath and hands over the 50 gold.
Okay.
And then she holds out her hand to shake his hand.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand. Business transaction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smiles.
She's just like floored that he shook her hand, and she just grins wider, kind of shakes it just a little bit more vigorously, and then says, "It was a pleasure doing business with you."
Does her voice crack a little bit?
A little bit.
Nice.
Like she's so excited, dude. He essentially he just indicated in Char's mind that he would be willing to give her his soul. So she is beyond touched at this point.
Oh, see, the best part is like you're gonna make friends with the most random people in this town, and the city's finally gonna get attacked, and you're gonna have a very odd priority list of who to go save. Like,
Like,
oh,
the
like
alchemist is
the
okay,
mayor and like the leader of the town guard. Now, fuck them. However, this random Joe Schmo from the fucking Sphinx Tinctures and Alchemy, he needs to be saved fucking yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, he makes potions.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair, but like, it's still funny.
Anybody else? He kind of looks to. I know Drewin is there.
I think she's just kind of watching the Shar and Bo just really kind of bemused. But when she sees the alchemist watching her, she'll say that she'll take a potion as well. One of the
All right.
Is it just
Absolute-
a potion of healing?
Yes, just
Okay.
basic. I believe it's 2d.
I just wanted to
to
put it in my item.
it's useful to have because you can also you shove it down other people's gullets.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, sometimes our
Can't afford
gnome
anything else.
oversleeps red.
I like that. The show. You've just been shipped.
The Sharbo show.
Sure.
The show.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the show. That's right.
Oh my god. We just became a comedy duo.
Bet.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Sharbo Show.
Okay. Anything else
Became.
in the shop, at least?
Not that
No, it's been a pleasure, and I'll be sure to recommend your shop to anyone that we meet. It's truly been wonderful to meet you, and we look forward to seeing you in a week or
I will. Your any word of mouth is appreciated. You're welcome anytime.
this. Oh, I got. You already took notes on this guy, right, Bo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what? It's Anodeus, right?
I wrote it up. It's a little further
Anados,
up, I
the
think.
Sphinx oils and elixirs, and he's a tiefling.
Yes. Dark
Alright.
skin.
It's all that.
My character sheet is like frozen. Trying to move the potion of healing over into my items like broke roll 20.
If you have it split like as its own separate window, I had that issue. I had to close it.
It doesn't
so
like
that-
updating when it's in a separate window.
Yeah, I had to
I don't
close
like-
it and then reopen it.
I've always got it on. Alright, right.
Hmm.
So now what? Or do we want to jump to marble?
Yeah, jump to marble, but there, we have to plan.
Hey
Does it
there,
put the
we're
spotlight on the person who can't talk.
okay. Tinox can type pretty quickly.
They don't call him Tinox Speedy Fingers
What
for
do you,
nothing.
I know you are buying one thing. You're buying anything else, and where do you know to find it?
The marketplace.
Oh, sorry. You're buying the ingredients. Okay, yeah. So you find what you need, and that's it. Probably doesn't take you too long. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Those of you who are purchasing things have purchased what you want to purchase so far. Peddlers peddle. Okay.
So I think as we're like, we've left the shop, and I'm imagining that it's like right near the S in shops on the map. So Shara would kind of wander the market, as she said above. She enjoys markets. She likes seeing what people have for sale. She's easily entertained. So if there are any performers in the market, she would be pretty entertained.
Not too much in this part.
Is there a like? Do people talk about other markets, or hey, I like that market on?
Well, this is
better.
the tent market. As you guys walk past, you'll actually see Smurf and Doya there.
We'd probably stop for a chat, see how they're doing.
I'd say your meditation spot. Quiet. Nicer places up in this area, but you probably get looks like you don't belong there because it's the wealthier area.
Well, yeah,
You
'cause
might
it
have
has-
to just head straight out of town, up on the hill or something. Yeah, no, that's a tent. That's the bazaar there. Dots are pretty heavy. Oh, it's a very tiny. Well, you can probably find something down in the crannies or in this area, or maybe in one of the back house here. Yeah, I'd say just throw a little investigation check just for lulls to see how well of a cranny you found. You find it all. not like completely out of the way, but like it's like no one really comes back through here. Okay.
Yeah, no, Smear's doing the usual thing when they get there. He's preaching and it's like, friends, Romans, fellow, muffiners, come, lend me your. Let me show you the true path, the path of the muffin, the free way. Let me help free you from the hungers and tribulations of life. I show you how instead you can embrace the sweet, delectable perfection that is the muffin.
I would kind of hang back and watch and see how people respond to Smearf and how receptive they are. Like, do they find him like they would an entertainer? Or are people interested? Like, what's the populace like?
Well, Smearf would like to roll a persuasion. I usually have you roll.
Yep. We'll see how well he does.
He's rolled like
Come
a
on.
Actually, you've been
like
doing very well lately.
I converted that orc,
Yeah.
right?
Yes!
Yeah. Yeah. There's a halfling family that kind of walks past, and they seem to kind of stand and listen to you. Maybe like people listen. People are like, what is this muffin? They'll ask questions.
And Smearf would
What is
happily
this
explain them.
muffineer?
A
It'll probably be a
muffineer.
red dragonborn. Yeah, red dragonborn.
Smearf would happily, like,
muffineer?
yes, a muffineer is one who follows the path of the muffin. You see, there are. Smearf would go on basically his whole. Almost the best way he could say was almost Buddhist kind of belief in the muffin.
Okay.
Embracing the inedible muffin means that you embrace what it means to be free from hunger. For muffins are easy to make, and they are delicious. Here's the recipe. And the muffin. And if you help spread the word to others and help them also find the wonders of the muffin, we can all find together how easy, how much nicer life is with its delectable goodness. And we can all learn to avoid the evils of bran.
Oh my gosh.
You kind of just. You get a lot of people who are just like, okay, like they nod, smile and nod, kind of like, okay, and. But. Eh. No one's. People are positive, leaving positive.
Yeah, he's not expecting, like, amazing converts or anything today. He's just trying to get people interested, and he's like, entire goal, we are out here just to help others, to help spread the word, to show you the goodness of the muffin, how we can all, if we work together, be free from hunger forever.
An elf would actually walk up and an female elf, and she would actually it was like, but muffins just bread or a fruit or something. You need more in your diet.
Well, that's why we have different flavors of muffins, and you can make muffins of different varieties. Though even Smearf would smile, savory muffins. For
what about bran?
Bran just gives you,
No, bran muffins.
Make a perception check, Smearf. As you hear the shouting over the heads.
Please roll low so you can ignore him.
Char looks at Bo and just like.
Don't know who it is.
Alright, that's fine.
But
No,
there's
Smearf
some
would happily,
haggler in the distance.
Well, bran is a falsity, for all it does is taste bad and makes it such that you have very, shall we say, stuffed digestive systems.
Some people need that, the elf. And what about like meats or?
Yes, savory
Plants.
muffins. We also have the. Well, I'm trying to remember the name of the plant. What is it? There's a. It's a vegetable that you make bread out of. It's. I'm trying to remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Wheat?
Not wheat. It's like it's almost like banana bread. It almost tastes like banana bread. Zucchini bread.
Ooh, it's good stuff.
Hmm.
It's not zucchini or vegetable, yet we have zucchini bread. And there's also a pink colored one. I can never remember what that thing's called.
Rhubarb.
Yeah, rhubarb.
Ooh.
I want a rhubarb muffin.
The elf kind of narrows. It's like you offer a strong point, but she isn't. She doesn't take this muffin-only diet.
And think of this. There's also, muffins you can make that if you replace the sugar with some other ingredients, you can instead have a nice, meat muffin. A meat pastry, as it were.
Kind of just shakes their head and walks away. Other people come and go. You guys
Yep.
just stand there.
So Char would stand there for a while, long enough, I guess, to get a feel of kind of how the populace was and how receptive they were to Smearf's proselytize.
This is the one kind of area where there's a lot of people with stalls, so it's just as much as most other places in the area, kind of like as peddlers.
So after a little while, Char would kind of head towards Smearf and Doya and wave at them and let them know that they found an alchemist down the road, and he's a wonderful guy, very nice tiefling. Definitely recommend him if you need any potions. And then she would pull out her healing potion to show them. See?
Oh.
Smear would just sort of look at the potion. What does it do?
Well,
It converts things to bran.
no.
What?
No. It's for when you're not able to bring the muffins to us fast enough. Like with Grewin, when she fell down, it heals you, but it's only if maybe the muffin's not around, because she
Smear
stops.
nods. I understand that.
She seems comfortable and glad that he understands that, because she was not sure how to explain.
For when the muffin's not around. Is the
Weird.
muffin always with us?
Yeah, that's what she was expecting.
Smear's like, the muffin will always be with you, yes. However, there are times when, not everyone can get healed, but not everyone has the healing touch with the muffin.
So
Yeah,
you're
we
saying
just
the
sort of
power
showed.
of the muffin is limited.
No, the power of the muffin is different for every individual. For example, if you use the muffin, you'd probably smash back.
Naturally speaking.
So we're done there, and now I think I'm just gonna walk around and look at the market. What time of day is it?
You guys probably got here earlier in the morning, so
So
Yeah.
not even
I
noon.
just had this amusing mental image if you start letting us make potions and shit, and if Ren makes a fucking muffin of bull strength.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think his
Just
What
pop
do you
a
think his
muffin
buff
and he
spells
just
are?
fucking roid out. It's hilarious.
pretty much that's how I imagine all his spells work, is literally him using a muffin on you.
That's
Mm.
awesome.
It's just that they don't work away from him.
Yeah.
It's he touches the muffin to you for a touch spell, or he'll throw the muffin 60 feet if it's healing word.
That's
Exactly.
amazing. I love
his-
it.
It
And his
bounces
heal
off
word-
your head.
And his heal lunch is him probably literally just shoving a muffin down your.
When he hits you with it, because apparently you never make him roll to hit, but when he hits you with it, it glows like a Pokemon for a second, and then shimmers away to nothing so there's not just muffins laying everywhere.
No, I like to imagine they're just muffins laying everywhere.
Okay.
And they squeak slightly when they hit you.
Oh my gosh.
My friend, be healed! Yeah!
Fucking. Oh no! I
Knock.
didn't even think about the fucking
Oh my god.
celestial.
Oh, trust me, I already have an idea of what his summons would look like.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, man.
amazing.
Oh my.
Plate greater ally.
I'm really
It would literally I would
Just
imagine,
all-
say example, say he did summons a dog. It would imagine it'd be like a muffin-looking dog.
Oh,
A dog with
Or it'd
like
be a muffin that just
a
has.
tail and legs. And
It'd be a
the
muffin
little
with the
open
stats of a dog.
Crumb here, boy! Crumb here!
Oh my gosh.
This is your fault.
Oh, so
Anyways, Doya's gonna go up to Shar and look closely at the healing potion in her hand. So this drink will heal my wounds if I get hurt?
yes.
Oh, maybe I should get one of those.
You should go and talk to Anidos. He's down at the Sphinx. Oils and elixirs, and she points kind of back towards where the shop is. Tell him that Sharalai sent you.
Okay. And Doya's just
Also,
gonna.
tell him that Sharalai's the really nice and pretty elf who shook his hand, because I forgot to introduce myself to him.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that, Charlotte. Anyways, Doya's gonna go march down the street and towards the alchemist stop that she pointed her out to.
Char looks satisfied with that, and then she would explain that she's gonna keep walking around. She wants to get the lay of the town. Really, last time we were here, we were going from here to there because everyone was telling us that we needed to go here and here and here. Let's just figure out this place.
Hey, Red.
Make perception check.
Yeah,
I asked you a question in Discord.
I saw. I decided not to answer that.
Oh no.
Is this all of us? Sorry.
No, just me. Well, I'm walking around.
I figured Bo was with you, but okay, whatever.
Well, yeah, because what I said earlier was after kind of Doya wanders off and Char finishes up the conversation with Smear, she's gonna walk around and just kind of look around the town. They were going like we were on a quest last time we were here, so she doesn't feel like she really got a lay of the town or kind of what's going on, the vibe.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, going up this way, it gets into less shops. Like they probably kind of end here. This kind of gets into the wealthier. Like this is where the merchants, the actual people who own the shops or own like the boats coming in. It gets real high, ritzy, going up and all the way around. It's this is here the undo this. Click. There. You find that that's the really nice hotel. And then there's a nice restaurant up here. Probably where the people who at the really nice hotel often go to. And then there's a convention center over here. I'm glad I already had all these done, and I didn't think you guys were gonna immediately just have a tour. But hey.
Ooh. Sharp makes a mental note of this area.
Yeah, this is on this side of the wall. This side is the.
So, is there any
expensive side.
indication, like how these people made their money? So, like, do they have statues of them with, like, a pickaxe because they made it out of ore? Or is it just
No.
all of a sudden it just turns into fancy houses and there's not really any indication of
It's more.
what kind of
No
crap
one's
it
really
is?
that. There might be like some person with a statue outside, but there's not a lot of room for like a yard. If anything, they're kind of rooftop ones. This is like a merchant. They got trade coming in from at least 3 other places, so into this kind of middle area. So shipping, probably maybe, or the shops.
Quiet.
You might think maybe even Anidos might have a house up here. You don't know. With that in mind, Doya, you probably easily find the place the shop you were brought to, and you enter and to see a tiefling as previously described. I want to see how this goes.
Doya's gonna step in and she's gonna look at the tiefling. Hello, is Anitos here?
Yeah, that's me.
Hi,
Welcome to my shop.
I have a friend who recommends your store. She showed me her healing potion.
I think I knew who exactly that is. I didn't realize it'd be that soon.
Doya is just gonna open her mouth and her smile,
Derp
and
smile.
she'll step up to the counter and yeah, that was my friend Charlie. She's a very pretty elf, isn't she?
Wow.
Look at what you did, Air.
I love Doya. Oh god, I love
Wow.
Doya.
He's gonna think we're trying to. I sent my friend to talk to him about me. High school girl.
Do
Like,
you
ask him
think
how he
she's
feels about
pretty?
Anyway, Doyle will continue. I would like to
Smile
buy
for
one of your
yes.
healing potions.
Oh, sure. There's not too many left. You guys are buying me out all of a sudden. I've got probably 2 more.
I will take
Smaller
one.
ones, I imagine.
Yes,
They'd be 50 gold.
50 gold. I can buy that.
Did she
Anyways,
count them out
Doya
one
was gonna reach into her little coin purse and count out her gold pieces and give it to him.
Does she count them out one at a time, like tink,
Probably.
tink?
Yeah, I can see Doya doing that.
Wait, I lost
1,
track.
2, 3, 4.
She knocks them over, has to start over again.
5. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's what she does. So what is he doing while she's doing
He's
this?
just patiently letting you
good,
count out the
good.
money.
Anyway, she counts out the 50 gold and she passes to him. Here you go, friend.
I'd even say make her roll an insight, but you probably wouldn't have even noticed. I would have said he probably counted it out before we even got to 2. Going, yeah, okay, there's enough there. Now I just gotta wait. I know I'm good now. I'm just gonna wait because I know she's good.
for it.
I do that shit all the time. It's like, yeah, okay, I see there's enough
Yeah.
there. They're still going. Yeah, no, so you get a healing potion. Is
Thank
there anything else
you.
I can offer you?
I think
believe I
that's
tried-
it.
Get some,
Oh,
get
well.
get some wax for your shell to make it shiny.
Oh, she doesn't
Blind
really
people
know.
with it.
This is a kind of a herb potion-y tinctures. Yeah, this might have something like that.
Yeah, get some shell wax. Fucking buff that shit out. Blind people, fucking bedazzle them.
I don't think
Bedazzle your
Doya.
shell.
I don't think
That's-
Doya would come up with that idea on her own.
Oh,
No,
don't
All
fucking
right.
wait.
no, you need to suggest it to Shar because Shar would totally bedazzle the shell.
I know.
Anyways,
I can
think-
imagine he's thinking about it. Oh shit, we should have had that. It doesn't take you too long to do that. You guys probably got a good half an hour or 45-minute walk around this place, taking everything in. Marble, you're just chilling out. So I know I have an idea what you want to do. I don't know if you want to handle it now. Oh, it's probably noonish now. So people are probably coming home. Or not, that's kind of a worky area. Yeah. People are a little more busy moving around. Maybe don't get lunch. Kind of see down like the alley or something. Okay. Well, okay.
Do you want to follow the adventures? Actually, we're just going. So as we're walking through like the wealthy part of town, Shar would kind of ooh, oh, look at that one! Oh wow. Mostly, not super odd, but conceding that these are nice houses for this area. She still kind of feels like the town is a little backwater. It's not as fancy as the palaces that she's been to before, but she's starting to like, oh, okay, so there's some potential here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like what they did with that
I
wall
can
over
make work of
there.
this.
Yeah.
And that wall's actually not structurally sound. You can see it right there at the base. So see, it's already cracked. Give it 2 years before it falls over.
You really think so? Do you think they know about it?
Oh no, definitely not. They probably got Shan. Whoever built it probably built it to fail so they can come back and repair it later.
Oh, that's also a good idea.
It makes
We
money.
have to find out who the builder is, and then we should not hire that person.
Hire them
I
for what?
wouldn't recommend having someone like that build a structure you're gonna want to use a lot.
Right. I wonder if they built the inn that we're staying in. Do you think it's safe to stay there?
Inn that we're staying in.
Uh,
I don't know. What inn are we staying in?
well, are we gonna stay in the one that we stayed in last time? She kind of like looks around at. I guess it's just Grewin and Bo that are going with her.
So we are not staying there, and he points at the silver chamber.
Oh, why? It's probably.
I cannot afford it.
We should really be able to afford things like that.
Spirit would probably be staying back in the same inn they went to.
Well, if we have any luck with the boom juice, we should be rolling in capital pretty soon. Well, I should be rolling in capital.
But we. And she like points between Bo and her, and then she kind of widens the gesture to Grewin, like we all worked for that. We could.
Bo seems to recall him being the only one siphoning shit in there.
Char doesn't appear to have thought of that.
Yeah, obviously.
All of your accomplishments are now her accomplishments.
Oh yeah, of course. She's a perfect manager.
Right. Oh gosh. So kind of as they're having this conversation, I imagine they head down toward Broad's Harp, and they've been to the Ram, and she kind of notices, oh, okay, there's the Far Side Inn. And by this time, is it still like noon or so, Sumner?
It didn't take too long. Yeah, probably an hour or so has passed. It's like 1 o'clock. Yeah, as you probably get. You're going to the far side, or where are you going?
They're coming down that main road, I think, towards between like down
Yeah,
Broad's Harp.
Sure, you're right on the kind of crossroads there.
Yeah. And I'd imagine, I don't know, Char would kind of look at the others. Do you want to go see if Fardo's around, or do you want to go do look around the other pier and see what's up there? I mean,
Nah,
we've kind of been to the government district before. It might be helpful to see what other government offices are up there.
Every district sucks here. Couldn't even give me an answer.
What did you ask again?
I think I was asking about looking into land for purchase.
Oh, right. Did they ever tell you about that? You
No.
know,
They were very unhelpful.
if we could buy land, we could not hire the builder that built all those other places.
Seems like an
But-
odd amount of effort to go through to not hire somebody, but okay.
Oh, we don't want to hire him. That's problematic.
Mhm.
Char just kind of shrugs. What else do you guys want to do? Grewin, any ideas?
Nothing that I can think of. At some point, I'll need to go back to my embassy to talk to them about the book.
Alright. So nothing you can think of, but does he have any ideas that you can feel about? Look within yourself, find the answer.
Or nods as if she knows what he's talking about.
I was just being a smartass.
Feel. Let's go to the embassy.
Fine.
Might as well check that off our list. You're here, we're not that far away from it.
That is true.
So we're heading towards the Scale Embassy, Sumner, I'd imagine. Maybe going
Well-
through Tent Bazaar as we're on our way there to go and see what odds and ends and performers.
Yeah, there are probably more performers in that area. Kind of, it's like the open big tent. Kind of, just still got like the pillar thing on one side, but it's covered at least. So there's probably a outdoor air quotes restaurant there. Just
Are they practicing
kind of like at a food market. No, they don't have to.
bastards? They're in a better world than we are.
Yeah, that issue was solved.
That issue was solved. Fair enough.
The fart gas was solved. Topical.
You just had to kill the vegans.
Yeah. You actually think you're almost there, but as Bree, you know, you actually have to go all the way up and then around and then past City Hall across this bridge to get to the embassy. Because there's no way up from this side.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on that raised kind of hill with its own
Fine.
little bridge off to the side.
Yeah, she'll
Well, that's okay.
start to go the wrong way. She'll say, "Oh, we actually have to do this kind of a long path to get."
Symbolism. I see how it is.
That's all right. We can do that. We've been sitting on horses for days. It feels a little good to stretch the legs. Lead the way, Grewin.
And she'll lead them up towards the embassy. She'll
Okay.
stop if Shar gets distracted by anything too heavily.
Well, did you want to make perception checks as you go back up into the east side of the town?
Let me pull out my character sheet again.
Wow.
I'm lucky I
You with your
know how to
fucking
get
zeros.
there.
Yeah, it's you actually pass a smaller kind of not as good inn, not as well as you stayed in, but there you pass this kind of shipyard through here, and you go up, and as you're passing through the kind of
There's
first
ships
curve,
in the shipyard. Can we see what sort of stuff they're unloading?
assorted goods,
Okay.
boxes and crates, and there's not too much activity here. You probably see more along here, kind of warehouses, but and then you get up into this area, you see like kind of in that little blue thing right there is kind of a shrine. You see a shrine. There's a little plaque saying it's. I haven't thought of what it would actually look like, so we'll skip that until I think of that. 5 blank. Fuck, how many people I have? A bunch of statues of like kind of faceless features, kind of standing in a circle with like backs to each other, wielding like a different kind of tool. Like one's totally a sword and shield, kind of like the sword and is in front of them, shield's pointing down. Another one's wielding some kind of crafting mechanism. You get the idea that these are like the representations of those heroes. It's kind of like tucked away off to the side for anyone who actually believes in those them as deities. And there's a few kind of people there. Kind of, it's a little park. Yeah. And you get through City Hall.
Is it busy? Are we there on a weekend?
Again? As Sumner says yes to keep us.
Yes.
It just so happens that May worked out perfectly for the day we decided you arrived, and how many days it's been. You're all here. It's a Sunday right now. It's been 24 days since you guys initially came to this place. You came on a Friday. It's unfortunately a Sunday.
Told you this place was incredibly unhelpful.
Interesting. Okay, well, onward.
And then, yes, you get to the embassy. And as you enter the grounds, there's actually different buildings here. The stale one is the one I marked. There's one larger building, and then you kind of pass like a smaller. It doesn't really look like it's used for much. One to your right, then there's the stale, and then there's another one beyond, and there's a larger one to your left. And then there's another.
Ooh, what's that
kind
large
of-
one? Char's asking Grewin.
You've never really bothered to go there.
I've not been in there. I don't actually know what's in there.
Well, time to go in.
We should ask.
Oh, you get up to the gate. There's a guard there.
Hi,
Probably
Jim.
like right there. He's Elvin. It's like, what can I help you with?
We've just been touring the city and we were wondering what this delightful structure is.
This is the embassy for the people of Che Falls. And you actually would have passed through this coming into this area, Shar. That was like the bit ritzy elven place. The Bader City. The one where you probably made all your friends.
Wait, what?
The city that you had your coitier when you got into this place is along the way. This is where you're like, oh, this is nice, fancy. This is like that big mortal city you found.
Oh, I didn't know that Shea Falls had an embassy here. Delightful, delightful. So how long has the relations been established?
Since the beginning, the people who founded this town were from Shea Falls and Peaford.
Oh. Suddenly, like, Shar is much more interested because the fact that Shea Falls has something established here means that this might be a good place to be established.
And then he'll nod across the way, and you'll kind of with Drewin in there, and you have the scale folk across the way, and then over down is people from Luda. They're a bit of the Westland. They're who we can. They're not as much of the isolationists as you get on the west side, but they're in the Southeast Isles, so southwest. We get their ships coming through more often than anybody else. It's pretty much just these three right now.
How are things in Shea Falls?
I haven't been there in some time. Sorry.
No, I understand. I feel like it's been forever since I've been there too. So what sort of work does the embassy do in the area?
Trade. The delegates right now, I think the railway is almost done, and it connects this city with them. So I think there's a few people in the city staying for that.
Ah, of course. And Shar would name one of the other courtiers that she had met in Shea Falls.
Sure.
Is so and so, we'll call him Alvin, in residence?
Names.
Hmm?
Now I'm having at Alvin to list the names I have.
Alvin.
No,
for
I don't.
Alvinera, sorry.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, throw a couple more syllables.
It'd
in
be
there.
a female elf.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe they're here.
I'll have to check up on her. Well, it's fantastic to know. I don't want to keep Grewin waiting. We have to do things, but it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And she would kind of let that hang out, waiting for his name.
Eh.
Yeah.
When you said I thought you said Bob.
Now I'm trying.
For Bobanera.
Forgetting that it should be always here. It should just always be up with you people. Elf names. I don't like anything. Hagen.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Hagen. Share a lot.
And he'll just kind of bow his head, but he kind of keeps at his post.
She does this like flourishing bow and then kind of sweeps her arms to turn around and walk towards the scale embassy. So she's gonna follow you and everyone.
That seemed a little over the top.
I start to think that flashy stuff is just an elf thing. Like everyone sees around most of the time.
All right. Well, you get your friends into the past the Red Skull Guard, and yeah, you can go. You can bring them in. No problem. You're like, oh, who's this? Oh, okay.
And she'll bring them in to go and talk with the God, I had his name in front of me.
Literally just the month. The month of March.
That's right. and she'll go to find March and see and say, I think she's still deciding which.
Will you kind of hang outside, or you just? It's a pretty decent place. The building that you're in, it's kind of more decorated towards things from. Bo would kind of recognize these kind of decorations, the scale folk kind of designs and stuff, brought from probably just across the pond, because it's not much of a little gap there.
Ah, so it is a pond.
It's only like a day to kind of get between the two.
Oh, that means it's not a lake or an ocean.
Well, like 24 hours. It's an ocean, part of the ocean.
No, you said it's not.
Yeah, well, they also say inlands across the pond.
Well, I guess that does leave a lot to be pondered.
So,
What was that?
that was a
good.
bad laugh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tinoth is suddenly standing there.
Yeah, that I, if the others want to follow her and they can, she's just gonna go track down March and talk to him about the book.
Okay. He's kind of just going through a book in a chair in the room you often find him in, just like kind of casual. Oh, hello. And he kind of stands up and. Ruin, I assume these are two of your companions.
Starlight
holds out
smiles
his-
brightly.
He'll hold out his hand and say, "My name's Mark."
Charlotte, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, March.
I
She
imagine you're
shakes
doing
his
like,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's like,
and
you probably overwhelm him a bit on the shake. Blue Dragonborn. He's kind of older and not very strong. Some old guy.
if she notices that, she would kind of slow down, but still shake his hand with almost a reverence. And then she'd give Bo like an excited look.
Huh?
Someone
What?
offered to shake her hand.
Oh, yeah, it's a hand thing, yeah.
He offers it to you, Bo.
Oh, yeah, I shake his hand.
All right.
Not as enthusiastically.
Yep,
Yeah.
just a regular shakaroo, as it were.
Under her breath,
Um,
Char's just like so trusting.
Oh my gosh.
And he just looks to Ruin and he's like, "So what can I help you with? You're back from your trip?"
And we're back from dealing with the cursed lands in the north.
What came of that?
I think it was a shrine to the three dragons that caused the issue, and she'll try to explain what the place they got into looked like with the round area with the three dragons and the shadow on the back kind of creating things, and that one of the three dragons was destroyed.
He takes
has
it in.
no
He
idea.
doesn't seem to know it. He's like, "Oh wow, that's very interesting. We might. That's just." And he asks you to point it out on the map where you might think it is. He'll kind of pull out a not as kind of shadier version of. They'll be nicer than your map actually, because it's the embassy. You can afford that shit. And kind of just because that'd be very interesting for our scholars to go see what's going on there. Not to send word.
Power
Sure.
source.
Right in the mountains. That's all.
The thing that was causing the lights to create the shadows, we had to destroy to stop the effect on the local area. But the two whole statues are still there.
That's fascinating. We can learn so much.
I think it's a good thing I didn't blow him up.
Did you say that out loud?
Oh, yeah.
And he kind of just like looks up from the map at you, like aghast, like, "You were going to destroy these?
Well,
These
we were
relics could
trying.
be thousands of years old."
They could, but we didn't know what was wrong, so we were trying to, keep an open mind. But we figured it. We were just trying to help.
Turns out
Last
high
thing you do.
explosives is not the correct thing to do.
I should say not. And he kind of looks at Grewin like, you need to rein this guy in. Kind of look. He's a loose cannon.
Yeah, I see what you did there, Sumner.
Hmm.
What you did there? Yeah, I see it.
Grewin kind of shakes her head and goes, "Believe me, I've tried."
She really hasn't.
Well, he doesn't say that. It's more like
Oh,
the look
okay,
that
yeah.
Grewin would have gotten from him. Like, that's everything.
We found Jir while we were walking up that way as well. She was able to explain that it seemed who she was tracking to find the book, to find the journal, they were there when we went to find her here, and they left when her cover got blown. And she didn't know where they went afterwards.
Yeah, she did tell me that she left. Not too happy about that, but
So any
that
more
does
leads on
remind. Sorry.
Char wouldn't have interrupted him, so go ahead.
That does remind me, actually. And he'll kind of get up and walk over to his desk. He'll open a drawer and pull up a letter. This actually came in from Jir. I guess I never really actually got their name. It's you got a she, I suppose. He puts the letter down. It showed up 6 days ago. I haven't opened it. It was addressed to you. He is terrible at this.
Open it, open it.
Grewin will take the letter and open it right there.
So that letter could have been trapped. Could have had enchants on it to curse you as soon as you opened it.
Dear Team Dumbass.
She's learning, but she's not learned that well. She's assuming if it made it into the embassy that it's safe. That's an assumption that might be dangerous.
It reads, you asked about, very brief, like just quick answers. You asked about doppelgangers. All I can give you is this. How do I word this? I wrote part of it down. I didn't write all of it. You asked about the doppelgangers. My advice to you would be to watch for the owls. The owls watch for the rats with no faces. That's the clue I was given. They won't tell me, my people won't tell me anymore.
But the owls
Find the
watch for
owls?
the rats with the no faces?
Yes.
We have to find the owls. And then see what they're watching. And then I bet the rats with no faces are either really scary rats or the doppelganger.
Why not both?
Char blinks. Well, I mean, I guess you could be a doppelganger of a rat with no face, but her brows draw together and she gives Bo a look. But let's be realistic.
In a world of boom juice and minotaur armament, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that she ends it with that, and then let's Grewin and Merch keep talking.
And he would kind of sit back to that's very interesting. What is? Did you read the whole thing out loud? Like what crappy version of what I said is the whole thing? I know I didn't give you a great example.
Yeah, she would have read it out loud.
He would question you, what do you mean doppelgangers?
Something we found while we were on our way up to find the source of this cursed land. We found bodies of people that we had met here that had been dead much longer than the last time we saw them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Grease not thinking that far yet.
Azir just realized that. Oh, that's troubling.
Have you noticed anything? Have you noticed the owls watching anyone?
I haven't really worried about watching owls.
Maybe you should be. They're on to you.
Fuck, man.
Oh.
Nothing's really. Nothing. I'm sorry.
We're having terrible times here.
Sumner has this wonderful, rich world that he wants to share with us, but
Really?
either all of us roll terribly, or all the NPCs he's given the knowledge to roll terribly.
That just means you have to search for more.
I
even
mean,
more.
fair enough, but
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all.
I feel like he just
Mystery.
told us about ourselves.
It's just a mystery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't. Owls. That's
This
A
is
very odd-
good to have. Yeah. Well, watch for the owls. We'll check in with you. We should all watch for the owls. I'm going to go tell. Oh my god, I forgot his name. I didn't write it down. I wrote down Alvinora, but I didn't write down. It was her. Started with an H. The guard at Shafe Hall.
Hayden.
That's what it was. I'm writing it down. Okay. I'm gonna go tell Hagen to watch for the owls. And Shard, she waves at Merch. It was a pleasure meeting you, Merch.
It's a pleasure meeting you as you kind of whirlwind your way out.
Per usual.
Right? She didn't even want to
I picture Shar like this little whirlwind with pointy ears.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so. I wanted to give you an update on speaking with Jir and see if you'd heard anything.
That's appreciated. So they're still in the city? Well,
She
they
seemed
daily
to
sweat
think-
hiding.
She seemed to think that they're probably gone from the city. They had the book, and it
I
was
said the book was changed hands in Wutan. Well, hopefully we at least we know there's two people. Two people. They still have it?
for my knowledge, if I'm remembering, it was two Dragonborn?
Nope.
Okay. I must have been thinking of
There was
the
the
layout
two
of the room
Dragonborn
incorrectly.
sailors. You never really got to look at the two people in hooded cloaks. That make an intelligence check. See how much you remember.
I get it there, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Just two people in cloaks.
They were two people in hooded cloaks in the inn when I went to go and meet with Jir. I didn't get a good look at them to know much more about who they were.
Well, at least we know that. Well, that's still no more ahead than we were. And if Jir thought there was, she left, so she clearly thought there was too much more to be gained by stocking up that place. And he kind of just seems a little frustrated. He said, "Well, thank you for the update." And he'll sit down and pull out a pen and a piece of paper. I have to send a letter to tell them about the shrine that you found. And he kind of just.
And Gree will nod and say, well, until we have more information, I don't know what the others are going to try to do after this has been handled. But I think I'm going to stick with them until we have a better idea of where to go with the book.
And he just nods. Okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you two. As he kind of Bo's still there, I think.
Yeah.
And the miss. Good luck. Safe travels.
You too? I don't know. Yeah.
And she'll give whatever the appropriate, you're
Mhm.
not traveling, but be safe anyway. Greeting is for the scaled,
Have
scaled,
safe
and then she'll leave.
sitting.
Yeah. Whatever the
Mhm.
proper thing you say for that is.
Okay.
And then she'll leave to go see if Shar has talked the ear off of the poor other guard.
If
And he's just like nodding, like, "Yep, okay." Owls. They kind of just
Char,
looks
Char,
around.
like, she comes up to him and Hagen, I meant to tell you, or rather ask you, have you seen any owls around? Are there a lot of owls in the area?
No,
No.
None. Is there
We're
anyone
not
notice
really
owls?
for this climate.
That's
I-
what I thought. Not a lot of trees here. Not a lot of, not a lot of here. But is there any group in town known as the Owls?
Don't know.
Hmm.
And I just shrugs.
Tell you what. How do I go ahead and make an appointment with the ambassador from Shayfall?
That would be. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Charlai.
Charlotte. I can pass it on. I mean, they're very busy, and I don't know if how you are aware. I'm sorry, but I'm a guard for a reason.
No, I understand. I was just wondering if you knew the protocol for making an appointment with the ambassador. Do I need to talk to the clerk? Do I need to reach out to Alvanora and have her make an introduction? Is there a certain procedure to...
I will pass your name on, and maybe you seem to know someone, and maybe. Well,
Just
I'll
saying,
I'll
Charlie,
give them
you
I'll give a conversation. I'll
You
bring
might
it
be
up.
one of
And are you with anybody? Are you with a group? Where are you from?
I'm staying with a group. Why don't you go ahead and send word to Fardo? He'll know how to get a hold of me. I've been in and out of town lately, so the residence is somewhat in flux at this moment.
Didn't we
Takes a
we
second.
already
to
here as a
kinda-
group?
Okay.
Just seems kind of suspicious.
Char looks at Bo.
You could be
Anyway.
one.
She waves at Hagen. I'll be back later. I understand it's a weekend. I'll be back when business hours are normal at the embassy. And she kind of wanders off. What were you saying, Bo?
Weren't we just here ago with a second with you?
Hmm?
Weren't we just here ago a second with you? Talking to this man?
But I had to ask about the owls.
Well, yeah, but he's asking if you're part of a group. You were clearly part of a group. We were already here talking to him.
It's true, we did come up as the three of us. That does.
He's one of them. You
Imply
guys
you'd
gave
be
him
in a
our
group.
cardos.
Interesting. We should not stay at Fardo's. We should maybe tell Fardo not to stay at Fardo's because now he knows that we're looking for the owls.
Why didn't you
She looks around as if to expect like an owl staring
Did you
at Hagen.
even say anything to him about that?
And-
I shouldn't start that.
Say anything about what?
Nope, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you continue on
I'm just saying, like, we
past
have
the
him right
city
here.
hall.
Totally just question him right now.
About what?
The doppelganger thing.
He's just a guard. Should I ask him? You think the guard would know?
I
She
know,
lowers her voice to make sure Hagen doesn't hear.
it's
He
more so
clearly knew. He didn't know Alvanora.
I mean, obviously, whoever that is. Anyway. No, like, you should know these things. He's definitely a doppelganger.
We should figure out
Or at least
who knows he's the
definitely
doppelganger.
the possibility of him being a doppelganger.
Should we track him? Do you think he'll lead us to all the other doppelgangers?
Maybe. Could be fun.
Do we know for sure he is a doppelganger and not just really an observant?
Who would make someone unobservant a guard? Isn't that like the only requirement for a guard? Hey, observe things.
I mean, occasionally they have to break up riots and such, but I see your point.
What do you think, Greenwood? Does he look like a doppelganger?
Does he
No
look like
one-
a what?
Make a perception check.
All of us?
Well, you asked Greenwin to look at him.
No.
He looked
Shit.
like a guard. He's not dressed in like the city guard clothes. He seems to be in like different colors, kind of matching
He
the
looks like
building behind him.
So, like, as Greenwin looks at him, Shar would also peer over her shoulder and look at him and kind of, but not too ostentatiously, because she doesn't want Hagen to know she's looking at him. But she's looking at him suspiciously now because Bo has convinced her
He's
that
still
he's a
watching you
doppelganger.
because you haven't gone too far, and he needs to watch for people who are loitering suspiciously. So he's staring at you.
So Sumner's using the word, buzzwords here to try to get us to stop looking at the guard,
No.
but like, I'm not falling for it.
No, if you want to roll some kind of, I would say, roll a perception to just kind of look at him.
What the shit?
Yeah, he's just a guard.
Shar just
You
waves.
do recognize the colors that he's wearing as like livery for the place he's from. Yeah, he's just elf guard. He's got his armor on. He's got kind of I'd say a pike. Just standing at attention, just watching you.
I mean,
He's
that's
kind of like, as like you three all just stare at him. He's just kind of like, what? And you like go back to your football huddle.
Oh,
Oh my god, guys, we are so paranoid.
This is so comedic.
we're gonna be accusing
Char
like
just
the
kinda-
entire city.
Shar kind of nudges Greenwin and Bo and kind of, let's go.
I mean, we've got. Alright, fine, whatever.
We can. We're walking. Like, we're walking away. Shar starts walking away. He's staring right at us. We gotta get out of here. Maybe circle back. You know who we need? We need Marble. He's a sneaky little shit. Friend.
You gotta
Bo
find him
would-
first.
Bo would feign like a Charlotte.
He was so mean to me the other day.
Call him sneaky.
Did you hear what he said? Char starts like stomping off. I was just trying to be nice, and I was just trying to be helpful. The poor little kid's out there all on his own, and nobody seems to care. And he walks off on his own, and nobody cares. And I was just trying to be nice. And then, did you hear what he yelled at me? Anyway, and she's saying all this. And she's like marching off.
Little
She's
kid.
not, she's not even giving us a chance to answer. She's just.
Bo looks at her and is like, little kid? What the hell is she talking about?
I know Marble is short, but I
Does she?
don't know if I'd call him a little
does she?
kid.
Does she know another marble?
Maybe where she's from. Who knows?
Maybe, but like I don't know. Maybe that's why she doesn't like it. Maybe she has like distasteful memories of that marble from like her childhood past. Or something. I mean, that's kind of. I like Charlotte, but if that's the case, it's kind of a petty resentment against somebody to hold for just the sheer coincidence of sharing a name with them. I'm keeping this dumb fallacy alive. Kill Charlotte.
Oh my
Charlotte did
god.
that.
So where do you go?
So Char's heading across the bridge. Essentially, she's
Okay.
not gonna get too far away, because
Okay.
after she kind of stomps off a ways, she looks back to see if Greenwin and Bo are following her, and she kind of waves them on.
After our quick conversation, Bo would be like, Charlotte, we discussed it briefly. And I think you should ease up on marble. I feel like a lot of your frustration towards him is undeserved, frankly.
But I mean, yeah, I get that he's a kid, and I get that I probably shouldn't get so mad at him, but I wasn't acting like that when I was his age.
What are you talking? What is she talking?
She looks at Grewin and Bo as if, like, it's the most obvious thing in the world.
Son Bo,
Oh,
I know he's
oh,
small, but he
she must be much
seems
older.
to handle himself okay.
That's why she thinks.
He's not just small, he's a kid.
I don't know about that. I think I would know.
Char looks at Grewin.
Can you prove that? He's been doing some pretty impressive things to be a child. Are you sure he's a child, or are you just calling him one?
He told me I wasn't his mother. He's acting like a child. He is a child. That's why I went off the other night to go find him. He was off by himself. After. Oh my god, I killed myself.
Oh, air. Yeah.
He seems to handle himself fairly well, so I don't
He's
know about him.
hardly a child. Like, I realize, like, the lifespan of elves is very different, but, like...
Wait.
What?
How old do you guys think he is?
I don't know. 40?
I wouldn't say 40, probably at least near the age of adulthood.
Yeah, 40. That's roughly adulthood for elves. That's what I hear.
That's true. So yeah, I guess human 40?
40? Yeah, human 40. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Not elven 40. That would be, like, 306 or something.
No.
40.
You guys couldn't tell? Char
For
just
what?
seems dumbfounded. Like,
I'm
Is he
just playing
just a
off
child?
of, given how low my perception checks have been,
You
this
know
is
what?
completely on board.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. And I don't know if Bo's been around elves enough to actually have made that connection, so, like, I'll play him a little smarter, but, like, still suspect. I'm still suspicious.
oh no.
Do you really? Is he really a child? Like how much of a
Yes.
child are we talking? Like,
Talking childish nature, or shouldn't
'cause
actually
that could-
be
that could
allowed with the
be-
sharp objects he has.
like that could just be a culture thing. Well, actually, no, the sharp project thing isn't necessarily culture because, like, dwarven children, from what I understand, have pickaxes from the moment they can hold them.
Yeah.
What?
Fair enough. All right, fuck yeah, cool. I like that. I'm just I'm happening to be correct about your rules, Sumner. So, like, I can-
Char
Yeah.
Char would look around. Are there any children at all around?
In the area you're in, like you're still up in the city hall area, right? Or did you go further?
Yeah. Well,
Not in this
they would have
area.
been walking as they're talking. So generally heading down the city hall area, back down the piers, and kind of heading towards far.
There's various people of different ages around. Yeah, families,
Char
kids.
looks around for like a beggar child who's about
A beggar
15 years old.
Probably no beggar children in this area. You probably see a family with like your mother, daughter, and or mother, the husband, and like a daughter or a teenage daughter or something walking by. Yeah, like
She looks about 15.
teenager. Yeah.
Char would kind of look at the kid and then try not to like freak the parents out, but then like nudge Bo and
Yeah, they
Greywin
don't see
like
you at
that.
all. It's
that
busy.
like-
Like if you get back into this area, it's pretty busy.
He's in
Nudge
elven
Bo.
terms, he's
Donk.
still right. Don't. It's like dinging a bell. Tong tong. Anyway, like about that old. Like not. He should probably still be with
no, that's-
parents if he
that's
still
really
had parents.
hard. What are you talking about? Look, you can see the frailness and everything that comes
That's marble.
with a normal child, I think. He's not frail. Thinks back to
But-
him getting mauled by a tiger. All right, he's a little bit.
Like he's the only one that.
But
Tiger-
admittedly,
Tiger maybe
most people
with
are
a little
weak
bit
to
more
tiger.
negative.
like most guys keep talking. It's like honestly, I give that child 3, maybe 4 seconds it gets an adult tiger.
Right, which is why
It
I
was
was
at
so
least,
worried
like,
about
30
Marble
seconds.
after that. And then Char kind of stops, realizing that she said she was worried about Marble, and she frowns at.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're not there, Tin. So
Gets mauled by a tiger.
somewhere in the
No,
distance,
so-
Marble is getting more annoyed, but he's not quite sure why.
yeah, I can kind of see it.
Is he
God,
So Char kinda
Charlie's so
pulls up-
fucking stupid.
So she pulls up short and she's just like, that's why I went after him after he got injured. He's like that old for an elf. He's a child.
So what you're saying is that we have been taking the
I
equivalent
thought you
five-year-old
guys knew.
into combat.
Not even the equivalent.
Bo looks at everyone here. Is like, are we the bad guys?
Question is,
I feel
would
like
he,
I
would he
don't-
let us stop him from coming with us? I
I
don't
mean,
think he would.
he's 5. We could just tell him to go to his room. Well, wait, he doesn't have one.
He doesn't have.
We should get him a room, so that way
I mean,
we can tell
we
him.
should. I just assumed you guys knew, and I thought that maybe.
No, I thought
Nobody-
he was a young man.
Oh, maybe we should get him a room. We should get like.
Do you think he like toys? What kind of toys do you think?
Oh
he'd
my
like?
god.
Oh my gosh, you guys are carrying this so far.
Oh yeah.
He seems like he would not like if.
Oh, what if it was? What if it was? Hear me out. Because I know he's already playing with the sharp things. But what if we get like a stuffed animal of some sort or a stuffed monster, but it has like cross sections on it, so to show you where the weak points are, so he can practice safely and then execute it in real life. That way we can at least prepare to that before we go into battle next.
He seems not like the kind that would like it if we tried to baby him. I think that would just make him even less inclined
Trust
to
me.
deal with
I
either any
know.
of us.
I mean, have you tried being
Mama,
more
are
motherly?
you okay? Fuck off.
Have you tried being more motherly towards him?
Oh,
I am not his mother. Char says in no uncertain terms.
no.
I mean, you could make him your vassal. He clearly needs to be looked after. Now Bo's having fun.
Considering it.
That's good.
I'm also laughing at what Tin said.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
These targets, wicked! Hugs Bo for like a quarter of a second. He's like, "You're not my real dad," and like walks off. With his new target dummy.
So I imagine by this time their conversation is maybe taking them towards Fardo's or like the shop. What's
what I
everyone
say,
else doing?
That's
Bo finds like little bits of stuffing later in the hallway, and he just picks it up and nods proudly.
yeah. If you,
As they're walking, Char's just like, "Oh, Marble's gonna be so mad at me."
so you're going to Fardo's?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Update on Smirf and Doya. You guys still there peddling your wares?
Red? I mean, Doya probably wouldn't have left Smear's side,
Yeah.
so.
Red probably just having to sleep or eating his food. Marble's still doing Marble's thing.
He's
You
doing
can make
the
it back to Fardo's. By then, it's probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Alright.
Open the
Fardo
door.
in.
You open the door, and the elf is still there. He looks up at you, and
Hey,
he
Fardo.
first he looked up, and he's like, "Wait, oh, you're back."
You got bored.
Yeah, we were looking for Fardo.
So,
No, he does. He just hasn't shown up yet. I mean, 4-day trip.
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we can go. We'll be back. We just wanted to make our full report. You know, like good little report.
Yeah.
And
Are you staying anywhere yet, or
Oh, we're not sure yet. We're still figuring it out. We needed to gather up with the others. Shar
Okay.
is now paranoid that everyone else is a doppelganger. Way to go, guy. And so she like waves at the guy and like turns around and walks out. Was he suspicious?
No.
I don't
Sorry, I'm so preoccupied by the fact that we've been bringing a child everywhere with us.
know.
I thought you guys knew.
How could we know?
Because it's obvious.
I'm not an elf. Points at his horns.
You don't have to be an elf to know that someone's a child. Did you know that that human girl was a child? Yes. To
Because
me,
you
it was
told
just
me.
as You didn't know she
some
was a child?
halflings can look
I
very
mean, I
young.
recognize he would like look around and like he points like at a dragonborn. Like I recognize those children. I grew up with them. Well, sort of grew up. Whatever. It's not important right now. Point is,
What is childhood?
Oh god.
you know my backstory.
So as they're leaving, Shar would kind of direct them maybe back towards Smearf and Doya's corner to see what they're up.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
I feel like we should be doing more for him now.
Well, I mean, I tried and nobody
I
else
mean, like,
did, and so I thought that we just all had this tacit understanding that if he wanted to act that way, we were just gonna let him
No,
act it
he
out.
was an adult. Well, at the time anyway. But now, clearly, we have to take that permission back.
You guys find Smear, who's probably he's probably having a nap right now. He was a hard couple hours just speaking of the muffin, and Doy is there. Because I have no other reason to. Red seems AFK.
Mm-hmm.
Red.
No, I'm just listening to you guys.
Oh, there he
Okay,
is.
never mind. So sorry, yeah, they find you guys.
Smurf. Smurf. I think we
Wow.
need some fresh
waves.
muffins.
Okay, muffins.
He kind of stops for a second. What is he like?
You just hands him random muffins and he hands him muffins.
No. Fresh muffins. This is garbage. This is like brand muffins. Muffins from the heart. From the heart.
As Bo's like negotiating with Smearf, Shar looks at Doya. So how's it going?
Looks like it's business as usual. Haven't really
Bo-
noticed anything that's off.
Have you seen any owls?
Yeah, that's also important. Bo also is peering at Doya with a newfound concern. How? This might sound insulting, but I don't care. How old are you, Doya?
I think I had Doya like just a.
No,
Yeah.
I like the fact that Doya goes, I think I'm. Because that's funny to me anyway. Sorry, Julie.
Anyways, I think Doya is just like a young adult. And hang on, Sumner,
old.
what's the age limit on like?
Turtles, or I think they're just like 60. The map.
I'm almost
human
pretty sure.
years.
No, I'm pretty sure turtles actually have a short lifespan. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
pretty sure
not.
they have a very.
I
short
thought they were
lifespan.
longer, but I think they're just like regular human years.
Okay.
They reach adulthood at the age of 15 and live an average of 50 years.
Yeah.
So they have a very short lifespan.
Which is weird considering actual
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think I'll make Doya around like 18, 19.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're legal.
I am 19 years old.
Thank goodness. I thought we had another child.
Yeah,
Doya
it's weird.
would
You'd
kind
think
of
turtles
blink.
would be like super old.
I think you think Smearf is probably actually close to middle-aged.
Yeah, I can
They
totally
look
see
at
that.
Smear being smaller than everyone else.
I can totally see like you being like the older.
Yeah, Smearf's
I-
seeing shit, man.
So Doy is a never mind.
Oh.
What happened? I don't know. Everyone just stopped.
You stopped.
Okay, so
mean,
after
like-
that question, go ahead, Red.
And Smurf would actually be off to bake new muffins since he's asked to.
I imagine you kind of found like a spot off to the side. I don't know what it is to set up your little muffin thing.
Yep. That's what he does.
In the garden of my love.
By this time, Shara is probably pretty hungry, so she's pretty excited for the muffin. So, anyone seen Marble around?
Nope.
He hasn't come by yet.
Should probably go looking for him.
Cool.
I presume he's off doing, I don't know, kid stuff.
See,
Doyle would kind of
she
nod.
knew. And Shara looks at Doya as she's nodding. She knew too. See, you two were the only ones that didn't know. She feels like vindicated.
You can't prove that.
She didn't want to be the only one that knew that Marble was a child and taking him out into the middle of the woods to get
Also,
mauled
that's-
by a tiger.
Also, that's pretty poor manners throwing your vassal under the bus. Or sorry, under the wagon.
I mean, wait, you didn't know he was a kid? Dude, look at him.
It was just tiny and
Right?
malnourished. People are allowed to be tiny. Look at you.
Me?
Smurf would just look at him like.
Well, I mean, you as well, but in a different sense. No, look at him. He's short.
Oh.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
also
but he-
tiny. You're like a strong gust could blow you away. Did you know that you could hide behind an arrow shaft if you turn sideways?
I could try. Oh, jeez.
I am thinking about you doing this in the future now. Like,
Oh,
it is
gosh.
hilarious. Remembering that Bo once said that she could hide behind an arrow shaft, she holds it to her side. Stealth! Disadvantage. Somehow rolls 2 nat 20s.
Oh.
Right?
So we went to check to see if Fardo was there, and he's not there yet.
He's definitely
Okay.
But we found out. Oh, so Jeer sent Grewin a letter, and it talked about owls and rats, and that's how you find the
I-
like imitated mummies,
Wait, what?
right? So
Imitated
owls-
mummies, what?
That was a strange phrase where the owls watch for the rats with no faces.
What the hell what
Was
doing
the clue
mummies?
that she has.
So upon hearing this, Sumner, do I actually get anything from that? Would that be a common thing with her people?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
That's what Jeer said. So you remember we asked her about these, people that we found in the cave, and if she knew anything about them, and she wouldn't really say. Well, she sent Grewin a letter to Grewin's friend Merch at the Scale Embassy, and he never even opened it. So good on him. But Grewin read it, and the owls watch for the rats without faces.
Okay. And do owls live in this area?
No, because I asked Hagen about that, and he said there's no owls here. There's not the right climate. It's got to be code for something, or we can
Okay.
keep looking for owls.
So what do we know about owls then? What are the associations in this area?
Well, there's actually
I
there's
asked about
actually a notorious pirate gang. I guess I don't know. Crew that goes by the term the Owls in there.
Wait, what?
Maybe I don't know. It's a thought. It's a harbor town. Pirates, maybe.
maybe
Okay.
owls only come out at night, so maybe this group only comes out at night, and they're called the Owls.
Possibly. Couldn't hurt to
We
ask.
also think Hagen might be a doppelganger, though, so we might
What?
watch him. We were gonna have Marble go watch him, but we can't find Marble.
We should probably go find Marble.
I haven't seen him since we left Fardo's.
I'd say considering the time where you entered and exited. Yeah.
You can smell the muffins.
Man, you guys are weird.
That's just rude. I'm not called for, sir.
Smears,
Did you-
are we like all meet up outside Smear's stand, by the way?
Basically.
Yeah.
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 Just making sure about this. Like,
It's like
oh.
So did you
3:30
convert anyone to
PM.
your crazy religion today?
I don't know. It's not like they go ahead and look at me and go, hey, you're totally right. I'm with you all the way. They walk away and think deep thoughts, and I hope I help new people on the right path.
Mm-hmm. I suppose, like with baking, you hope that they
Stupid amount of stupid
Oh,
questions.
that they can rise to the occasion.
Oh ho ho.
Again,
oh, get there just
Bo,
at the same time. you hear that bad
unaware
pun.
of the pun.
Yeah. Marble gets there just about like walking up behind you as he's hearing this bad pun.
Yes.
Oh, hey, champ, how you doing?
Doy's just kind of watching with her turtle face.
Shard turns around almost as if she was caught like doing something bad, and she looks a little guilty towards Mark.
Hey, Jack.
Greenwood's
Smurf?
just looking at Marble, almost kind of pityingly.
We made muffins.
Smurf would just throw a muffin at Marvel.
Yeah,
he's not-
he's all,
Not really
All
throw,
right.
but more like casually toss. Like he doesn't even like. He just assumes Marvel takes his muffins.
Yeah, it's been 20 days you've been hanging, or more, almost 24 days since you guys been hanging out together. Almost a month.
Whether or not Marvel ever actually accepts him, Smurf doesn't care. He just casually tosses them and just. If people don't grab him, he's just.
The one day he doesn't take it, it just like squeaks off his head and like bounces on the floor as he walks away.
That sound effect.
yeah, he's all right. He's just, we're excited. We're a little tired after walking around all the time, and he just
Yeah,
trying out some of the local dialect.
yeah, tuckered out.
Oh my gosh.
He just realized you aren't a legal adult.
Shard starts coughing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'll have you know that depends on what culture you subscribe to. Also, he's done some very mature, albeit sometimes irresponsible things. So, like, how am I supposed to know?
Well, that's why I said legal adult. I mean, come on. The kid's seen some shit.
Right, agreed. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well,
That's true.
that seems hard to
It's because
say.
he's an idiot.
I've really seen a whole lot of elves before. But what do I know?
Well,
To his credit, I also did not quite realize that.
See, I'm not the only idiot. Unobservant person. Sorry,
Two
Greenwood.
Marble got a problem with it. She just kind of shrugs and goes, You've managed to keep yourself pretty well out of trouble with us, and that's saying something with some of the issues we've gotten into, so who am I to tell you you're doing something wrong?
No, you've done a remarkable job. You held your own against that tiger longer than I thought the human child that Starlight showed me earlier would. So you had that going, champ.
I love this.
Oh my gosh, Kyle.
This is great.
We just sort of sigh.
Doya just says, "Why are you calling Marble champ?"
It's what you do.
Doya just tilts her head.
You don't think that kind of name isn't just a tad bit demeaning, almost?
No, all the elders of the village I grew up in called me that all the time.
It's a mark of respect then.
Exactly.
Look, it's time to accept the fact you're not his real dad. Let's keep going.
I never claimed to be his real dad. That'd be a very awkward union, actually, I think. He doesn't even have horns. I'm more closely related to Anadeus than I am him.
Bo's gonna get himself stabbed.
He has horns, and not only does he have horns, he has a tail. Two things we share in common.
Oh my gosh.
I'm giving Tin some time to type.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in this group, I think, is getting stabbed by the next morning.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure yet whether it's going to be Bo or Shar.
Oh, geez. Now, seeing maybe Marvel kind of like not look like he's ready to jump and kill someone, Char would kind of relax a little bit. Like, oh,
Why does Tin's portrait keep appearing and disappearing? Have you guys noticed that?
because he's typing as Marble and then he types as Tinox.
Oh, okay. All right. I was very confused by it.
Yeah.
Legitimately confused. I was like, what's he
He's
You
not
can-
insulting me, he's just an idiot.
Yeah.
I love
Char,
how this
now,
is, I love the times where Smear's wisdom actually comes into play.
Yeah.
that passive insight kind of thing.
so Char is happily eating the muffin and just kind of looking around at everyone. So we know what Bo and or what Smearf and Doya did today. What did you do, Marble?
Yeah. What'd you do?
I'm waiting for the none of your business.
Right, yeah. It's coming, guys.
There it is.
Marvel doesn't disappoint.
You're right. Char just kind of nods as if she expects that. And then she looks at Bo and then Grewin. And then takes another bite of her muffin.
I mean, I suppose. I suppose.
Right, like this is classic teenager at the dinner table, guys.
Oh yeah, but no, this is a classic teenager at the dinner table when like the parent didn't realize that there was a teenager involved.
None of your
Hey,
business,
Bob.
Mom. Get off my back.
Hey,
Right?
Marble, in your random wanderings, have you met anyone who might know the ins and outs of this town?
I'll be right back.
Right. Or do you know any owls or and she like pulls up short looking to see if she can see the rat that Marble carries around or faceless rats.
Well,
Oh, Char's gonna think that Marble's one of the people. So would March have taken the note from? Because Greenland would have kept the note with her.
Yeah,
that
you
Jer
got
said.
stuff. It was your letter. Nope. Oh well. I'm trying to see if anybody would even bother rolling a history check. I would say, Tin, you might be allowed to roll a history check.
like I'm assuming like that's why Smear's
cool.
asking. Smear's certain he's the one who's like actually wandered around town.
Yeah.
Eh,
Well, not so much wandering around town.
Well, but you know what I mean. He's like,
Nothing really catches from like your mostly source of information about a lot of your master kind of thing. Nothing really is like, I don't really know anything. No owls. They're not here. You know rats? Not faceless rats.
Smear's familiar with rats too, but you know,
and
He blew
when
one
they
up.
would have been talking about the what Jer said, or that she would have showed the
back.
note and let people read it and stuff. Maybe someone can glean something from it just reading it.
it's thundering out.
Oh, I wish we had thunderstorms.
Yeah,
like
we're
it
not getting any kind of rain here, I think.
Yeah, and the mountains kind of like break them up. They don't really roll in off the ocean very much. So, like, we get rain, but like, I think I've heard thunder since they moved here like twice. And, like one of them, I'm not sure. It might have been a train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're not supposed to get any kind of storm. It looks like until Thursday.
I want to go back to Oregon.
Well, not paying per se, at least not yet. But I figure, like, Fardo pays for a lot of things. He might pay for this too.
It's true. He's cheap like that. Wait, no.
Giving? Generous?
Yeah.
We asked her about it when we ran into her on our way up north to deal with the cursed area. I think this is just her following up on it.
Oh, you carry.
There. Just for the heck of it, I gave you a handout. Just basically what was said. Letter. It's in handouts on the players tab, where your loot was.
Oh,
Awesome.
It doesn't say much.
Dear didn't really say much to us when we talked with her before, so that kind of
She's-
works.
Yeah, she's not that talkative. I'm surprised she knows how to write. Char kind of just shrugs as Marvel looks at her. She takes another bite of her muffin.
Oh my gosh.
No, remember? It's not racism, Tinox. Jir was completely and utterly unhelpful in the village because her roles
She
were
was pretty
so
inept at everything at all times.
And she was a bitch.
were so low.
Not only was she a bitch, she was an incompetent bitch.
Like, even if she wanted to tell you something, she wasn't able to roll high enough to figure it out.
Sumner, I have a question.
Hmm?
On the bottom right of this map here, there's this like little green spot.
I didn't like what was there.
What the fuck is that? Is that a lake? Is it?
That's me covering
Field?
it over with fake grass.
Okay, so it's
Because the map had a different thing there, and I
okay.
didn't like staring at it.
It's been bugging me the entire session, and I wanted to know what it was.
Trying to grab it. Oh. Yeah, it was just like a weird, almost geyser pit there. I'm like, that looks dumb. Why is it there?
It's a pit.
No, it's nothing. It's just grass.
Okay. And that part up there, is that raised above it? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, that's the way the map
So,
kind of.
so it's how high up does it go?
No, it's a hill.
Asking at how high up does the hill go? Asking for a friend.
Like
You want to buy that, don't you?
10 feet.
10 feet. That's more than enough. Thank you.
I thought the decision was just go back to the inn we've been staying in.
I mean, that's what
Uh,
Smear's doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we were last time, and it's not the one near the cracked wall. We found these horrible foundations in this other district.
Yeah, the wealthy district. They actually probably built it terribly on purpose, so that way in a couple years they can repair it for extra money. Why get paid once when you get paid 10 times, right?
I mean,
Maybe we shouldn't solve these people's problems permanently.
Smear
So
would
I
just
just
look at you.
looks at Bo
Smear
with
would
like,
just give you.
No. Sorry, that was just me thinking out loud. Like, profit-wise, like if you temporarily fix an issue, you can fix it later, but that's not the right thing to do. So never mind, ignore me.
smart.
But like, yeah, and then you can just keep breaking in the dough every couple of months. Oh, we fixed your exploding people. Temporarily close down the plant and then let it reopen. Oh, ideally, if you could like market that to criminals, and then like no one innocent gets hurt, then win-win. Criminals die, I get more payment. But I guess there's too much risk for that. Sorry, I'm just rambling, guys. Don't mind me.
It seems like it would be a little cruel.
I didn't say it wasn't cruel. I just said like it was intelligent. If you fix a problem once, you get paid once. If you fix a problem a little bit and fix it again in 2 months, you get paid twice.
I mean, you're not wrong, but if you're not known for fixing the job right the first time, do you
Well, that's-
eventually get a reputation for not, doing
I mean,
your
well,
job?
that
It
depends.
doesn't
Like,
sound
if
very
you fix
reliable.
if you fix it correctly enough the first time, that when it rears its ugly head again the second time, that it appears unrelated, then it's you fixing 2 different jobs.
How about this? How about we just not be terrible people and
This is a hypothetical conversation, sir. All right.
So I think we're gonna stay at that inn that we stayed at last time. Like I said, Fardo wasn't down there when we went. Ross didn't know where he was, what he was doing.
Sounds wonderful. Let's go. Get out of this brand forsaken place.
clothes.
So you get to the inn, and it's not the dwarf that met you the first time. It's Tabatsy,
What's his name?
female Tabatsy.
Everybody's different.
What's his name?
Hello.
Well, hello.
Are you always work here?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew. Oh, well, we were here last time. We didn't see you. How's it going?
Just a different shift. When were you last here? Do you have a room here?
Well, actually, I stayed in this room. Kind of like, like whatever room number it was. I'd happy to have it again. I was away. It didn't matter.
You don't have a reservation?
Do I have a reservation? I don't know. Again, I was away for a few weeks. Like, no, I don't have a reservation. I don't think.
Do any of you have a reservation? Because
We've been
unfortunately,
helping.
the inn Farside's been we've kind of filled up with the last couple months. Last couple days we filled up. A lot of people are coming in to see the big train.
Jesus,
We've been
wow.
working with Fardo, and he's been having a stay here. I don't know how long that deal was done for, though. It's possible we might still have those reservations.
She'll flip through the paperwork. It's like, oh, about almost a month ago, I think he had paid for 3 days.
Oh, 4 days. All right. Well,
I think we
I'm
lost air.
sorry, you're not. There's no vacancy. You're gonna have to find another
any
place.
place to recommend?
Oof.
And she kind of just takes a look over at you. There's a few other inns, not at maybe the other side of town. I know there's the Deep Bass. That's not too bad. One's off the docks, but it's okay.
Thinking to myself, great. They said it's in the dock district area.
Unfortunately, a lot of the there are members from Shea Falls and members from Luton, so the new railway, I believe, is supposed to connect, open up new trade between the Southlands. So a lot of people are here to see that.
I understand. But Smear's just thinking to himself, like, do I
I
look
guess
at
ride the train back. It's a little weird. Who dropped out? Air dropped out.
Yeah, her power went out. She got hit by lightning.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yep.
Shit.
And then I made a good pun, and no one's reacted yet.
God damn it.
You got him.
I'm so happy!
Oh.
Do we want? I mean, we started late, but I don't know if Air's gonna get back. We can wait a bit. You guys don't have it in here.
Oh, Smear just sighed.
Yeah, you have to find a place somewhere else.
He's just thinking, but he's just like, she recommends the dock district, and Smear's just
Well,
like,
not the doctor, like this, the Ram and that bar. That's the dock
Yeah.
district. This is kind of just outside a bit of a wealthier area. It would be probably the third one down.
Air will be back. Her power is back, and the internet's just gonna like
Yeah, like in
reviving
terms
itself.
of, we got the Silver Chamber, we got this place. The Bard's Harp is a nice bar, but the Deep Bass is probably the next step down. And And the people, considering the people that came, they're probably not going to be there. But it also probably might have pushed some people out of here to go there.
And Spearfighter, yes, he just sighs. It's like, well,
Welcome back.
Yo.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
There's
I'm
no
on Discord
vacancy.
on my
You're on Discord on your phone?
yeah, because my
Okay.
internet's not working.
That's
Uh-oh.
well,
It'll come
it'll
back.
be back. It'll be back in a little bit. My internet takes forever to come back when I have to reset the router.
Yeah, there's no vacancy in this place. They recommend another place that you actually would have passed. 3 of you would have passed on the way to the city to the embassy.
Mm-hmm. The deep ass in.
Sure.
Sorry, bass, deep bass, not deep ass. That's weird. Unless it's a donkey that has a particularly deep, like, howl.
So you guys head over. Oh, she's...
Smurf just,
Not now. We did
No.
it first.
Yeah, yeah, we were before.
If you're talking
Uh,
now, we can't hear you.
Do you have an push stop?
Yeah. Push to talk on your phone. Oops.
Yeah, like, no, like it's a legit thing. Like I've joined before.
I have my phone that way.
Okay. No. Well,
Oh.
log out of.
Yeah,
Discord
log out
on
of
your
your
phone.
phone. Yeah, make sure you're out on your phone, and maybe try to just launch Discord on the PC. Shut it down on both. Then relaunch on the PC. And if you can't get it to work, then you're the doppelganger. And
Can she
you're
even
dead.
hear you?
I don't fucking know, but it's fun for me.
Technical problem tonight. At least it's better than what
Yeah,
I
no,
did
this
last
is
week.
fucking ridiculous, man.
At least I didn't miss 2 of you for like half a game.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like I felt like no offense, or why am I saying no offense? I felt really bad for 10 earlier today. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
that's
How-
a weird bug. Yeah, we,
there
There
you
you
go.
are.
Say hi.
You're back.
Oh,
Yay.
so there's no vacancy at this inn.
did we already leave the inn, or are we still in the common room?
You guys still talk.
Yeah, no vacancy.
Yeah, they want
They
to
recommended
the
another
deep ass
place.
in.
Not even for the heroes of the city? Sheesh.
Smurf just sighed, just head to the other
Why
end.
is it so busy all of a sudden?
A train or something? I don't know.
I'm just saying.
What's a
I don't-
train?
I don't remember a train being mentioned when we left.
I don't think I
I-
do either.
If anyone's actually interested in like knowing what it is, most of you would know to make a history check. Smearf, you know what one is. There was one in your area.
Dwayne definitely doesn't know what it is.
Wow, you
Charlie-
guys are best
Charlie
rolls.
has no
Woot.
clue.
I know. What is
Well,
this thing?
it makes absolute sense. So far, the rolls actually made legit
Right.
sense.
Roll.
First, I would say Smearf, you probably don't even have to. Just there is one in your area. Just describe a steam engine train.
Oh, Smurf doesn't like. Wait, Smurf's like, wait, you guys don't. Oh,
It is actually really old. It was only kind of popped up once, like this kind of train innovation and railway track, and it went almost all the way down. But then part of the kind of central track, like the middle part, you kind of don't want to go through the middle part of the continent anymore, and no one really knows how to. They're kind of just figuring out how to build them again. So what is up in the north, where you're from and would have passed through, is kind of rickety at this point. Actually, I would say you could actually make a history as to why.
Oh, you carried!
Yeah. Why'd you carry? Yeah, it's just.
Ah! That's what to be whisper. Whatever.
He actually would. Smurf would have actually probably gone all the way around to the Westlands too, and then to the islands.
Some shit, man.
Because you don't pretty much. No one passes through the middle of the continent now. So yeah, and I would say with the history at least in Marbles, they did mention a train before you left.
Smurf would just basically explain what a train is.
Yeah, steam engine train.
There's one of those here.
Sounds like it.
Char looks really confused.
Can Bo roll with intelligence see if he remembers the train being mentioned?
You can make, yeah, sure, if you want to try and remember, because you were the one who said the line. I totally dropped it a couple times.
Ah.
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah, you
spammed it
remember
'cause
Fardo
I-
mentioning how the
Okay.
philanthropist has actually been the one,
All
more
right.
or less, funding the the
right.
creation of this train.
All right. So my theory
guy
area
up
has
in-
gotten
the guy
weaker,
up
but
here.
can't be disproved yet.
The guy up in the manor.
Oh, the one that I wanted to hold a ball for us.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
It's just kind of south out of town. I'd love to fucking get in here and crop this map around, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm too lazy. I would literally put this part over here and then make that the train station, but it kind of doesn't make sense for this entire. I'd have to remake the map.
We can pretend.
Yes, it's somewhere down here.
Okay. So they're having this conversation as they're walking to the other inn. How far is that inn away?
No, it's just over here. You guys passed it as you walked to the embassy.
Oh. So they walk into the inn and look around the common room.
It's kind of bustling. There's the tavern floor, the bar, and then there's the staircase kind of going up to like a hall. You kind of don't see what's beyond the hall, just beyond your sight.
Are the workers wearing any sort of distinguishable uniform, or like do they catch the eye of the proprietor as they walk in?
There's no real uniform, but you can kind of tell which ones are the ones serving people at the bar, and then serving food. And then there's kind of a guy just sitting at the barkeep kind of thing. It's actually it's not a dragonborn, but it looks like a lizard person. It's almost like an iguana, but it's a lizard folk.
Hello, my good man. I would like to procure a room.
The eyes kind of one eye goes down and the other one goes down because one is at the double ends. Hello. We have a room.
Wonderful. I would like to procure it.
And the one eye goes up and trails and looks down. How many rooms?
That's up to them. I want one for myself.
I'll take one too.
Yeah, me as well.
I'll take one.
Also, I'd like to speak with your chef.
He looks down. I have 2 rooms.
Dibs.
Smurf for town gold.
I'll second dibs
But we would.
for my friend and I. He claps Charlotte on the shoulder.
Oh, dig his heart. Oh, yeah.
Charlotte's happy that she has a room now.
I'm really glad Quiet did not come through at that particular point.
Kind of heard, but not quite.
Doya's just kind of standing there quietly, just kind of baffled.
But-
I love the vomit. Holy shit. My dick is hard. I don't even have one. Alright, whatever.
How big are the rooms?
And he kind of, what's it? Enough for the two groups. Sounds a little. His speech is a little weird.
So, all 6 of us, 2 rooms?
Are you talking to me or talking?
Yeah, she's talking to him. Like, she's asking essentially all 6 of them can be split up into 2 rooms.
Yes.
Why is it so busy? Is it usually this busy?
There's some festivity.
That's right, right?
Yes.
The what?
The train.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Oh, we got so
Can you tell us more about this train?
tired, DJ.
It's going to start in a few days, I believe.
Smurf sort of sighs. Fine, I'll share my room.
Thank you, Smurf. Doya looks back up at the innkeeper.
How many
Tell
days would
us
you be
more-
staying for?
I'll buy him for a week for the moment.
That'd be comfortable. It'd be $2 a day.
$2 a day?
A day?
The far side was $4 a day.
Holy shit!
And this is literally just the fucking listing on lifestyle expenses.
Is it
Or is
really
this-
the $2 a day? Wow.
I'm trying to say it might just be. No, hold on, lodging.
Yeah, that might be
Um,
horribly inflated. Like,
that
a
was
gold a day?
That was like wealth for a lot.
Okay. I was saying, like, that's a
8 silver
lot.
pieces for a comfortable spot, and meals cost 5. And this is per day.
That's
Really?
still a lot of fucking money.
Alright, well, I mean,
Like, correct me if I'm wrong,
could be
Red,
going
isn't
to
like
the
a
rest-
gold a year like the average for a commoner?
we're basing
It's
this
from
off
fucking rules.
Fair enough.
we're basing this off of older D&D, so this might be 5th edition.
This is 5th
Okay,
edition.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You're right. Fair enough. They
Aristocrat
don't like the
was
older
$4
stuff, like
a
a
day.
goldie. Yeah, like I know the older editions, like 1 gold a year was like what commoners made.
You're also not in the commoner area. It's still in mercantile. This is a 3rd version of the 3rd level inn. It's a 3-star inn, not a 4-star inn. Not a 5-star inn. Yeah.
I mean, fair enough, but still pretty expensive.
So basically, it's about, you said it's about 1.5 gold a day.
Yeah, it'd be 8. It's 8 silver pieces.
Food, for plus expenses for food. Which, I mean, granted,
So, it's 10 silver and a gold, or is it 100?
it's 10 silver gold, if I recall.
Yeah, so. Yeah, 1.3. Yeah, it'd be about 9 gold
Okay.
for 1 room.
Smurf will put down his 3 gold, staring at the other.
Greenwood will put down 3 for her to go to his.
So,
So,
Doya
three
will put down
jars.
3.
Char adds 3.
Yeah, boom, that's true.
Okay.
Everyone turns and looks at Marble at the same time. Just kidding.
That's if Marble wants to stay here.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Want to know?
I don't want to know either.
Ew.
The innkeeper doesn't even hesitate. They take it like it's perfectly normal. Thank you. Can enjoy your stay.
Sure.
Does he give us any keys or anything? Or is it just...
Yeah, he'll hand you the 2 keys, and it's kind of in the back. They're not beside each other, but there's probably 12 rooms here.
So did that payment include like the evening's meal?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It was 9 gold pretty much for the week for both food and lodging.
Let's go
That
sleep
worked
in the
out pretty
shop.
nicely, didn't it? It's like 9.1, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's still enough.
So Shar would head to, if there's an empty table with enough spots for everyone, she'd kind of wander towards that way and sit down and wait for the meal.
Everybody else?
Doy would follow. Let's just sit down.
Smith goes to talk to the
Bo would join.
he
Hickory
goes to
will
talk
too.
to the cook.
Okay, yeah, and you want to give them a muffin?
Yep.
It's there's a person back there, and they take your muffin recipe,
Thank you.
and they say, "Well, we'll see. I guess what we can do in the morning." I think I already had a recipe, and it was with the dwarf woman from one of the very first time you were here. I think you actually already gave me your recipe. You've been a bit of a
Excellent.
hit.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Just kind of.
Steep your fingers. It's all right. So you guys go sit down. Food comes. It's getting late now. Probably. It's just by the time you guys got settled. And
Innkeeper. What do
yes.
you know about around?
I'm sorry. I think the Discord cut out.
What do you know about owls around here?
Owls? What's
Owl.
that?
Guess not. All right. Thank you.
It's kind of busy patronage.
Did anyone like look up or look concerned when Smearf's
Make a
yelling in the
perception
middle of
check.
the inn?
Make a perception check. Not really. There's a lot of kind of loud noises, but you do kind of catch the. You see that somebody actually, a couple tables over, they're watching you. He's a bitter man, human, bit of a mustache on him. Looks a little overweight.
What color hair?
Like brown. He's got this weird hat. He's actually got pretty fancy. Little, fuck, would that be a doublet or fancy shirt? I don't have a. I'm just. And as he sees you see him, he'll actually stand up and approach your table as I scramble to get his image.
Charlotte kind of looks at him and smiles. Let me open it.
Oh, was that in? Did that go to you guys, or did I have that as well?
Oh, it might have. Oh, I see.
I see it.
Yeah.
Smear's go-to solution these days: make a scene, someone will get involved.
Yeah,
as he
fair enough.
approaches your table, good evening, friends. I hope you're having a pleasant time in this fine establishment. I like it very
Sure.
much.
Of course, of course. The food's on its way. The company is delightful. And who might you be?
Oh, well, actually, my name is Mert. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Um,
No.
sorry,
I'll
no.
make it. Not really.
Not even a little bit.
As it happens, I've seen you guys around a bit.
I'm
And
sorry.
I'm
we've
there
been
to
all
make
over.
it my business. Sorry.
That's what Smear said. I hope so. We've been all over. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, I'd rather make it my business to know a little bit of the adventures that pass through and And so I'm guessing a group of you might be looking for some excitement and danger, and the chance for a little treasure. Is that right?
You got me at excitement and treasure, danger, and
Have you heard of Blue Alley?
no.
Well, a couple years ago, this secret mage came into the town and constructed this alley. It's full of, it's like this dungeon full of tricks and traps and strange monsters, but no one knew who made it. But it's kind of rumored that he watches these people and gambles with his associates the outcome of everyone who ventures in. It's pretty dangerous, but there's rumored to be a lot of good treasure in there. Now, sorry?
How can you possibly know that there's actually treasure in there?
I didn't quite catch. How did you possibly?
Sorry. How could you possibly know that there's actually treasure in there?
Oh, people come in and out all the time. It's where adventurers
people-
make a name for themselves.
People coming out of everything all the time. That doesn't mean there's treasure there.
I'm out with treasure. They talk about it. Kind of waves his hand. I'm sure some of the fellow or people staying at this inn might even have been there. Now I heard that there's this small sculpture called the Celeste Unicorn. I'm willing to offer you 250 gold if you go in there and secure this for me.
250 gold apiece.
As
I want to
see
point
once you
out,
secure-
this random stranger is approaching us that none of us have ever heard of before, and is offering us 250 gold to go into a dark alleyway that no one has heard about before.
Well,
He's a doppelganger.
you say that out loud.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that was all in character. He's a doppelganger, and he's trying to get us to all be in one place conveniently away from everyone else.
He's like,
Oh,
I'll
I'm
give it a
sorry.
shot. Where's that?
I didn't
piece?
catch what Red said.
And then the spirit's like, I'll give it a shot. Where's that?
Oh, it's actually just up at the other end of where did I have it? Just actually underneath the silver chamber. It's kind of this alley is you can tell it's the blue alley for a reason. It's all the cobblestones are blue. And it
Okay.
goes underneath the silver chamber.
All right, cool. Smooth notes it down. I'll go check it out tomorrow.
So what do you do around here, Mir? And
Oh, I
why
don't-
did you come chat with us? I mean, besides our dashing looks.
Well, just that. You look like a very competent group of adventurers, and I was hoping you could go in there and retrieve this item for me.
Dude, in
And
my
as for-
mind, Char's like, we look competent. You're totally lying.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Yeah.
He seems like he's not lying. The offer he's coming to you with is genuine.
Did he confirm whether it's 250 apiece?
I don't know what the module
Sorry.
doesn't say. Do you guys like high or low? And that'll decide if it is high. Like which one you choose will be in your favor.
Hi.
Well, no, he wants it, and he will give you offers the party 250 gold if they secure the treasure for him. Is what it says. Which is I'm actually.
Not worth it. Also, how's this thing not been heard about below the silver chamber? Toll trap.
No, many people have heard it. As I said, some of the patrons here probably went in there,
Yeah, name one.
and he kind of just. Who's heard of this blue alley? And a human who is female with a bald head and wears antique armor will offer up. Yeah, I heard about it, but I think it's only fools would go to a dangerous place without good reason.
What do you know about it, friend?
Are you just asking around?
Yeah.
looking at-
Well, she's calling at the woman who spoke up.
Well, that's what she says. There's one of the halflings will walk by and it's like, yeah, my brother Gilbert, he's an adventurer, and apparently there's this treasure hidden behind a gold door.
So there's a great treasure hidden underneath a golden door underneath the silver chamber in a blue alley? We're only missing a copper piece at this point. And somehow we've not heard of this before.
And the mirror will say, well,
And like Bo looks at Charlotte at this point, pertaining to our earlier conversation.
how often have you been? How long have you been in town?
Yes.
Yes.
And he kind of just smiles at that.
Mirt, have a seat, have a seat. Why don't you tell us, what do you do around here? Where do you been?
I'm a merchant. I have some my fingers in some of the trade and the shippings that goes through.
Do you know Anitos?
No, I'm not familiar with that name. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. We met him earlier today. I didn't know if you know, brought stuff into his shop or.
Oh, what do they work in?
He works with some tinctures and oils.
Oh, it sounds like one of the stops over in the
Pardon me. Sorry.
this the market district.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Oh no, I deal more with like large goods.
Like what type of large goods?
Vast quantities of supplies that need to be shipped.
Oh, so you like ship in bulk?
Yes.
So, what do you think of muffins?
I think they're quite delicious, and he kind of pats his bat. I do say so. I've had a few myself.
How would you like to start a trade in muffins?
Watch it be
We
brand
can
muffins
talk.
he deals with.
I don't work in muffins. They're a little more perishable than the goods that I have. I understand they only last so long, and I mean, going to the scaled land isn't too far. I mean, delivering goods to some of the other places takes a little bit longer, so you have to go around the peninsula. Although that might change soon, so maybe. Well, I mean, if you're interested in talking up a deal with us, I'd be more willing to go in your favor if you did this favor for me.
I will have to, once I find a, shall we say, a maker of muffins, I will get one thing at a time.
No, you make
Right.
muffins.
So you do shipping lanes. You do sounds like overland trade too.
Not too much, mostly with
Oh.
the boats.
I see.
Usually, at most, shipping has to wait for the caravan to leave, and that's only every couple of days. Should be coming back soon, I believe.
Oh, do you know Fardo?
Oh yes, that's the gentleman who runs it. I believe every 8 days he heads out. And then
Yeah, I think he was due back
stays,
this afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's always good to meet a friend of a friend.
Ah,
This is what Aaron's
know
like
of
name
him,
dropping,
but-
like,
What?
I
I
love
said it.
they're just name dropping, just like,
Yeah.
oh, this person.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sumner.
I said, so are you willing to look into this for me?
Nope.
Excitement and danger. No? That's a shame.
Not even remotely.
I mean,
Well, the offer, it's just down the hall. It's just over there. Just on the silver chamber. And if you guys find this item, and just know that I will offer you 250 gold.
all right, Mirt, that's good to know. What does the item do? Why do you want it so much?
Oh, it's just a statue of a small sculpture of a unicorn. Horse with a beautiful. It's a beautiful sculpture of a horse
It's
with
got a horn on it.
horn on its
Horse with a horn.
head. Yes.
Yeah, unicorn. It's in the name.
Indeed. It kind of
Although,
How long have you
it's
been
actually-
after it? Have you sent other groups in there? How dangerous is it? What do you know about it?
Well, apparently it's very dangerous and said to be full of fabulous treasures. That's to go read the line up above that I already read. I'm
Fabulous
sure more people
treasures,
here
like Bo gives jazz hands. Fabulous treasures.
I'm sure you asked around. Don't take my word for it.
Fair
We've
enough.
already
Fair enough.
gotten two
You'll
people
have
here
to-
who know.
Right. You'll have to. We've had a long day.
Oh, nothing says you have to do this now. Enjoy your drink. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. We'll say hi to Fardo for you.
Anytime it's like, sure. And he'll actually just leave the inn. Not like in a rush, but he'll just kind of like just
Did he
casually
buy
walk
us?
out. No. I'm sorry, did he say he buy you a drink? Escort. Cutting out on almost everybody here.
Hmm.
Sorry. I said, did he buy us drinks?
Nope.
Oh,
No, he just walked up, spoke to you, and
I was
offered
confused because
you.
he said enjoy your drinks, and so I was like, I don't know.
Well, just enjoy what you have.
Okay.
Have a nice
Got it.
day.
Mhm.
You clearly just got here.
Interesting fellow, Shar says after he leaves.
Yeah, don't trust that story.
See, there's more to what he's asking than just getting a statue.
Well,
The statue does something interesting, or we're technically stealing it from someone.
I'm totally checking out first thing in the morning.
Probably.
After all, I need to get money together to buy land.
Yeah, sure.
You said get money together to buy land?
Yep.
How much did City Hall say that costs?
They did. I
Shar
think
kind of
probably not.
nods at the marble. True. And with the prices around here, she kind of gestures towards the end, where we might need some.
Maybe.
Oh,
He's just gambling on his burn paying off.
Sorry, what'd you say, Red?
It's like you're just gambling on your boom juice paying out.
No, it'll pay out. There's no enough to pay out here.
Well, we
I
have some
mean-
time to think about it.
Yeah, if no one does anything like tonight, Smurf next morning we'll totally go check out this.
Hmm. Actually, Bo's comment about it, yeah, it doesn't pay off here. He starts like taking a bunch of like scribbly ass notes.
do you guys just enjoy your evening meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you want to kind of just keep going, or do you want to? I mean, it's 11:30. We've been doing it for 3 hours ish.
Probably like
you guys literally just tapped the fucking module here, so it's up to you.
I think probably call it here. This seems like a good time to stop.
Probably. Also,
probably.
I'm going down like 6 different rabbit holes right now.
You're going so crazy right now.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
that now's probably a
the-
good stopping point.
Blue Alley stuff is a book from actual a published thing as an extension of one of the campaigns.
So the
It's
my
like
ideas
4
clearly
hours.
can't work because my ideas are too insane for a book.
Yeah, no, this is about a 3 or 4 hour knowing you guys. Or it says 2 or 3 actually, but knowing you guys.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
though.
a side quest.
Yeah, you're
No.
right.
It's gonna turn into the main quest.
That's
No,
fine.
we're gonna take this.
I'm
far.
fucking ready for you guys.
So
Like, you guys essentially gave me a whole extra week to add on what I've already spent like a week making. 'Cause
Nice.
We went just
So,
RP. That's perfectly fine.
I'm currently trying to convince Air/Char that I think Doya, Bo, and Charlotte have jumped dimensions.
Sure.
Okay, it's not the weirdest fucking thing
at
for
what-
you.
Yeah,
At what point, the
point?
moment we came out of there and only us felt the fucking wind, that's what the point.
Well,
And it feels like a lot of things are ever so slightly different than when we left that like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
no, you
And
just
also,
didn't take
and
notes.
also, the boom juice doesn't fucking work here, motherfucker. I'm onto you. It's because we're in a different dimension. You took us from fucking Sumner Campaign 1 onto Sumner Campaign 2. The laws of fucking physics here are ever so slightly than fucking Earth 1, so that's why the boom juice doesn't fucking boom.
This is what I've been listening to all night, guys. Like, welcome to my world.
Well,
The boom
But
juice didn't
everything
boom
is
before you
normal.
left
Like-
the building.
That's just
Like-
it. Like, no, we're in a fucking different dimension, dude. We started out in Green Arrow, and then you took us to the fucking Flash. That's what you fucking did. All right.
It would be more apparent if I did something like that.
No. See, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's all connected to the fucking Feywild, because only Shar and myself and Doya felt it. So it's connected to the Feywilds, which means that beast folk are connected to the Feywilds. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Okay.
Well, that's where you want to go.
And
with
here's
it,
the thing:
go
I
right
might be
ahead.
wrong about 10 of these things, but I guarantee you I'm right about fucking one of them at some point.
That being
Well,
that
yeah,
Char is from the
sure,
Feywild.
Well, yeah, you guys know that.
Also, Quiet just messaged me on Discord saying that every time she listens to me play D&D, she hears something about Boom Juice. And you're fucking right!